Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, we build on topics, whether conscious or cosmic. It's never nonsense, mega levels or microscopic. It's a Killah Priest project, AD control the rocket. Before we land the plane, many things we engage and explain. The unexplained, without mask. Welcome to the Killah Priest podcast. Killah Priest podcast. Indeed, I am stirring up matcha right now. Indeed. Welcome back. Yo, what's good, everybody, man? Welcome to another episode of Killah Priest Podcast. I am your host, Killah Priest, Lord's son, and I am back in the building. What's good? Controlling the rocket is none other than ADA Dizzle.
What up? Welcome back. It's going to be a wild show. Let's go.
It's going to be crazy, man.
Welcome back.
Yeah, exactly, man. Thank you, man. Thank you. I had a very great time, man. I'm going to talk all about it, man.
Let's do it.
Yo, when I was going, McCap, you was holding it down, man. Shout out to McCap.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It was a high responsibility. But you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It was high praise and high honor. You know what I mean?
No doubt. Hey, Rasul.
You.
What's good?
Was good.
Man, oh man. Yo, how you feeling?
Good.
All right. Yo, chat room, I am back in the building. Bombs are going to be hit. I'm doing matcha right now because we haven't done matcha in a long time. I was watching the show.
Fast.
No one grabbed the teacup.
Oh yeah, you know.
I gotta
what's
sharpen
up
my
with that?
skills up, yo.
You gotta sharpen your skills.
Yeah, you gotta be here for that. But
You
we can still teach us though.
Rasul,
No
man.
doubt.
I don't know how to do that. I ain't gonna mess around with nothing I don't know how to do.
You should have known how to do it already.
You know what I mean?
though, man.
It's like, that's Priest thing.
Hey, man, Fleet came on here, man, and he just grabbed the bowl and was like, I got this.
Yeah.
But he's a vet. So, you know,
True.
you know, he been around the world and he been over here. For real, he been around everywhere. And so he probably been drinking matcha before I even knew what matcha was.
Yeah.
True matcha man.
Shout out to Coach Kadaka. We got the moderators in the building. We got Shin, Warrior Goddess in the building. Oh, whoa. Shoot, she got a love Jones for Soul. Got a Love Jones face.
Big
All
up to the
right.
Shin Warrior Goddess.
Yeah. Think she been talking about you for a little while. Hey, yo, that feminine energy is coming in the building. You're all welcome. I see Jody in the building. Shout out to Jody Southworth. She got TT cups. We got DBO. Okay, what up, man? Flea Lord, exactly. We gotta do that. Somebody said Matcha Time. Matcha, man. I had a great time for everyone who Black Friday was a big thing. I was in the South, so it was kind of crazy, you know
How
what I
was
mean?
that?
It was nuts. Yo, listen. They get up, you know, I know a lot of places are ready for Black Friday.
Yeah.
But they are really ready.
Ain't
Like,
playing no games.
nah, it's
It's
straight
like going
up.
to pro.
Yeah. And shout out to my sister, man. She tried hard. Her and my niece, we went to like 3 malls. Then we end up in this corny mall. The mall had nothing in it. Everything was closed, closing down. They just had the Macy's. Couple of cat, they noticed me up in there, and they was, they shouted out the Podcraft.
Nice.
Yeah, they shouted out the Podcraft.
That's dope.
Yeah, man. So I was like,
People in
yeah.
South Carolina checking it out.
Yep, South Carolina.
It's a good thing.
Yeah, exactly. It was good. It was a good feeling, you know what I mean? So it was just like, yo, I take it as it come, you know what I mean? Another thing, Mojito is wilding out already. I haven't seen Mojito in a while. So he's sitting right in front of the monitor, ready, looking at AD, ready to leap, you know? Peace, Daniel, Austin. Oh, our first super chat up in the building coming from, what's this, Alan? Oh, okay. Alan Casway says, yo, what up? He said, yo, what's happening to Rocket to Nebula? It ain't on YouTube. We explained that before. That's why I said, make sure y'all get it. Grab Rocket to Nebula. But the good news is, Me and AD, we went and we straightened out the situations.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Nice,
on it's on
nice.
Spotify
So,
now.
yeah.
Oh,
so
okay.
Is it just going to be on Spotify?
Right now it is. It's missing track 1 and 2. If you here, I'll show you right now.
Well, it's a little altered. It's
Yeah.
not the same. I could have switched it. I'll talk about that a
Oh,
little
you
bit.
took those songs off or whatever?
Yeah, I took a couple of
okay.
songs they were complaining about.
Just track 1 and 2.
Yeah, and one and two.
But it's on Spotify now, and it's also on Apple Music, Pandora, iHeart, Deezer, and many other ones.
Go download it.
Well, you still listen to it. And if you also have the vinyl and the CD, that's good too. You get to hear,
Shout out the lady. Yeah, she said she got two.
She got 2 Johns? Okay.
2 vinyls was always good
Yep.
because it's like that cartoon. Whoever remember that cartoon with Daffy Duck when he took a little bit of this, he took a little bit of this. It was all like, and he shook himself up and he said,
Right,
"I only
right.
could do it one time," because he wanted to do one of the biggest performance ever. You know what I mean? And he blew himself up. And then in spirit form, he was floating up, and they were like, I think Bugs Bunny were like, the crowd loved it. He was like, but I only can do it one time. Yeah, those
Yeah,
cartoons.
Coach Kandaka says also on Tidal.
Yeah, title as
You can
well.
also listen to it there.
Yeah, shout out. Oh man, come on. Mojito ready to wild out.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Hey, AD, the more you spray him, the more crazy he get. You know what I'm saying? Because
He's
he's
looking too, yo. Look.
yeah.
There's
Yeah, you
no-
know what that is. You know what that is. Look, he coming my way. Y'all see him? He out of here. You know what that mean.
Guns out.
Yeah. All right, so we got a fancy. Let's start it off like this, man, before we start kicking in and get into some
That's
real
nice right
deep.
there.
I know y'all want to talk about some real deep, crazy, good stuff, man. Shout out to Hootie too. Hootie did a great
Yeah,
job
yeah.
explaining about the
Concert.
the concert and stuff like that. That was great. Someone hit me off with a new type of I had it for a minute. Somebody gave me a
A new that looked like the
Teapot?
ancient. It looked like a.
There's a dragon.
A clay
yeah.
teapot. It's from China.
Yeah. Clays, all clay, and these little,
And little, yeah, that's how you
sippers
do
right
it.
here.
That's how you do it. That's how you really sip tea.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
definitely.
So like half-ounce cups.
Half ounce cups.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna get tea drunk on a whole nother level right now because I'm back and I'm feeling good. You know what I'm saying? But Cap, we got the shades on.
Oh, yeah.
I spoke.
Cooling.
Yeah, I spoke to I spoke to Can You Dig It earlier. He
Oh,
came
Santana?
up on my live. Yeah, he came on my live.
What you talking about?
Nah, it was just all good, man. Everybody just wishing me good times. I had a good trip. It was good.
Word.
And he told get that thug life. Yeah, that cat life. He got nine thug lives. But,
Mojito's wild, man. He's like, you know what I'm saying? He's like a bodyguard, Lord. We walked in the crib today and he was right there at the door, like checking niggas, yo.
Wow.
You know what
Wow.
I'm saying? I just looked at Mojito like, yo,
Wow.
try to check me at the door. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know, everybody know Mojito, man. Everybody know Mojito.
Wow, right?
He a straight gangster, yo. You know, negative all the time, no positivity. He don't want shit to do with nobody, not even
Right.
AD.
Right. AD.
Oh, yeah, not when there's people around. When there's people around, he don't want nobody touching
So
him.
you saying he fronting on you in front of people?
Yeah, you see how he comes up here. He's all chilling.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I would like to see what y'all would do at nighttime. You know what I mean? You and but
I push him off, like, leave me alone. You know what I'm saying?
Push them wrong, yo. You wild, AD.
Do you think he's like could be like an ancestor of yours or something like
Of mine, no, but I mean, he
But you
probably
never know.
comes from a family of like lions
said
and
he-
tigers.
I be thinking, yo.
those spirit. That is some. I heard some. That they jump into cats and dogs and they become your pet.
Oh, so
maybe something
you saying Mojito's possessed?
Or I mean, I'm saying he
That's a
could.
possibility.
He could have came from a distant relative. You know
what I
Someone-
think?
Yeah.
I think that when we leave here, Mojito start walking up straight. He go get him a joint out the room.
Oh,
and just
definitely.
start talking shit to AD.
Yeah, definitely. He's smoking all that.
Getting tired of these motherfuckers coming here, you know.
Nah,
I'm
man.
tired of all of that, man.
If anything, I'm the one talking the shit. It's like, you embarrassing me. We trying to do a show here. You coming up front.
Like, look,
you know
you
what I mean?
embarrassment to yourself. I'm Mojito.
Yeah.
I run this house. You do what I tell you.
Remember,
to
he
do.
came up here right on the table and started boxing you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
he
know a
did
gangster
that.
when I see one, yo.
Yeah, he did that to Sul too.
Yeah.
After you spit that rhyme.
I'm gonna get a new spot. I'm getting a new spot next year.
After you spit that rhyme.
We're gonna get a whole new
you
spot.
just try
It's gonna
to
be a
cut-
bigger place.
Cut you.
I'm gonna put him in the other room, on the other spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mojito is a gangster.
Enjoy him while you see him.
Yeah.
I think he heard you, man. I don't.
He
You got to
doesn't
get
really-
Mojito high on. I'm gonna bring in
That's
some
true.
catnip tomorrow.
No, it's true.
Wednesday, remind me to bring some catnip. I'm gonna get some good.
He does need
good.
catnip.
I know where somebody got some good nip.
I gotta start smoking
Word,
more
some
weed in
good-
front of him too,
Yeah, blow.
because he
some-
was used to that. He's used to the studio life back in the day. When I was recording every single day,
Yeah,
he was getting high every day, just
you
from
saying, yeah.
contact high,
yeah, exactly.
all sativa.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man, that's all I be smoking.
Oh,
Well,
so
you-
when we was coming down there back in the day, you had Mojito back then?
You mean in Irvine?
Yeah, when you lived down there.
Yeah, man.
Oh, I don't remember him. You remember him, Priest?
What?
Mojito back
yeah,
then.
of course. I remember when Mojito was a little kitten.
Little kitten.
Oh, okay.
He was always weird. You know what I'm saying? As a kid, yeah, he was always he was attacking people then, but he wasn't the way he is now. I
he's
think
like
he
a
was,
grown
He
ass
just got
man.
older. He's just older.
but he was always weird though.
He's a weird cat.
I think as a kid, I think you didn't throw him then, right?
No, he was always taken care of. He's never been abused. Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe
No. Just get this straight.
Yeah.
AD has never abused that cat,
Never.
Maybe verbally.
but the cat did try to abuse you a
Cat
couple
has
times
abused
in
him a
front of
few
us.
times, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think-
he's very alpha. So I took him to the vet because he got fixed, right?
Right.
But I told the vet, he's still humping blankets.
Yeah.
And the vet's like, yeah, he probably still has testosterone. Even though he's got no balls, he's still got testosterone. And that's why he walks around all pissed, because he can't be smashing.
I'll be pissed off too, yo.
Yeah, especially when he sees me having fun.
I knew that.
He's just like,
Yo, you know
what
what?
I'm saying?
I knew I knew that was the problem.
yeah.
I already knew that was the problem. When you cut off his nuts, that
Might have
young-
changed things a little bit.
Yeah, because he gonna want him a little kitten. I mean, he probably wants some kittens in his life. You know what I'm saying?
Purpose of life off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shit
man.
is gone.
Whoever started that cutting dog, they cut the dog's nuts and then they
Yeah.
cut.
Yeah,
the,
he was marking his territory in my other spot though a lot. Like he was peeing in all the corners, and I was like, I can't be having that. He can't be peeing in the corners, marking his spot. You know how they do that
Why was he peeing in the corner?
because when they're starting to mark their territory, that's how like they put out their scent so that they can get some action. So once
Wait
you
a minute,
get
he was always trying to like conquer, but maybe he was in here trying to like acting like he was like marking his territory. He probably was like hunting on the top. Like,
Yeah.
I never heard of that. Cat.
but once
doing
you
that.
get them fixed, they stop doing that.
Yeah.
So he got fixed. He stopped peeing in the corners.
But he didn't stop being crazy.
He's still
He got
crazy,
crazy.
but it's one thing or the other. You can either have a house that smells like pee,
Right.
or you can have a crazy cat. I went for the crazy cat
I think
because I
that's
got
how-
girls coming over. I can't have the house smell like pee. I got enough sage I'm burning up around here.
I think that's how villains are created.
Yeah.
To me or the cat?
No, for the cat, because when you cut his nuts, he got, next thing you know, he's like,
That's how it happened in that.
get you back.
Danny
And then-
Salinas with the requests.
Danny always coming with the request. Yo, we're gonna do this off top though. First, Danny, we're gonna do the podcast. We're gonna do the tea ceremony.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get that off top. You know what I mean? And we're gonna have that early. That way we can all relax. And then we're gonna ask you out there, what does the tea taste like this time? This type of matcha is a different type of matcha. I mean. So we're gonna try it. Remember last time I made it? It was kind of really
yeah.
it's getting better and better. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's about how much you put in there. We're gonna take it out of these little sip cups right here. If you AD, what you gonna
I
drink?
like that.
Oh, I haven't got it yet. I don't know. Probably vitamin water.
Small cut.
Ah, man, you're gonna start with the vitamin water.
Yeah,
Bro.
man. Need my electrolytes.
Yo, could someone please? Yo,
Update AD.
AD is up for the bombings, man.
AD need to be updated.
Yeah,
Updated.
They need some new software, AD.
We talked about this 10 times before. I can't be having no tea.
Vitamin water.
It's filled with tannins. You're gonna raise your serotonin. You're gonna get all relaxed.
Too smart for your own good, AD.
You're gonna get all
Hold on,
like,
hold
I'm
on,
on
we got-
tea drunk. I don't want that.
No, but no.
Drink the
Tea.
bottled
You can
tea,
have
the
nice
bottle-
conversations
the
with tea.
bottle
Yeah,
plastic
I gotta run the ship.
machine.
I ain't trying to be all like, yo. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
I'm on
So
sativa.
the rocket ship.
Sativa, coffee, and vitamin water. get shit done. It's more dopamine happening. You know what I'm saying?
Hold up, let's read some
More
of the-
adrenaline.
Let's read the ingredients that's in that vitamin water. So just try that one time.
Yeah, crack, rock.
I think it's
Natural cane sugar.
Oh
That's what's in
no,
there?
that's your interpretation. Let's
There's cane
let's
sugar
see.
in there, sugar cane.
Yeah, the only thing bad in there is the artificial coloring.
What about the plastic bottle?
Yeah, the plastic bottle.
And
Good point.
And it sits around for a long time.
What about the machine that it came out of?
Hey,
You're
you
talking about
gotta
the
step
machine. Come on now.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, what about the machine with the T? What about those
Wait,
blades?
what machine?
Man, this is all natural. What you talking about?
Hey, but we on
It's
different
made by
things.
the trees, bro.
Y'all do your thing. I'm gonna do my thing. I gotta fly the ship.
All right,
I gotta
go-
be like this. Boom. Let's move.
What's that dude name?
Oh, go get your-
talking about
Go get your vitamin.
I'm gonna go get my thing.
Yeah, your VWs. Yeah, we over here on some tea.
V-dubs.
For the real tea, this is the cafe right here. We're gonna have the tea cafe ceremony. What?
No, I was just saying, yeah.
Oh yeah. Too much of anything is not good. That's true, Aurora Borealis. Shout out to Aurora, man. Peace to that brother. I didn't speak to him in a long time.
Oh,
What's his name said love is
I
love.
didn't see that voltage. I gotta check my email.
What's up with Voltage, man? Yo, he said he's gonna come on soon. Can't come Wednesday though, because Wednesday is gonna be
Oh, you say you gonna come back? Huh?
incredible. It's
Yeah.
gonna be incredible. And it's coming from a female. It's
Nice.
coming from the
Nice.
feminine energy. The feminine energy is alive and awoke. It's the age of Aquarius. So that's the lady with the veil, right? Pouring down all that nice, cool water.
It's the
on us.
man bearing the pitcher of water.
Yeah, okay. But the water is wisdom.
Yeah.
So the water is the woman.
Uh-huh.
Tiamat.
There you go.
I like that. Tiamat.
Tiamat. This is going to be Tiamat. We're going to have Tiamat. So when you deal with the earth and the salt water and the sweet water, and you go back into, we're going to go on to all that. I know everybody be like, yo, what's up with Inky and Enlil? You know what I mean? People, they talk about the ancient, what they was talking about, these ancient gods of Tiamat, what represents the water. You know what I mean? Inky, one of them represents the sky gods and the earth.
Enki is the earth.
Yeah.
And Enlil is the sky.
A lot of good stuff. Yeah, exactly. And then you have your Garden of Eden. But I'm gonna let that sister come and drop a jewel. And I know we have a lot of brothers, sisters are getting into it because now it's time to wake up and they're finding these tablets and they're interpreting these tablets. Shout out to Josh. Spoke to Josh Bowen.
Okay.
Expert, him and Megan. Expert.
Dr. Josh.
Yeah, Dr. Josh. Expert and can read the cuneiforms.
Yeah.
And in the last days, my spirit shall pour upon all flesh. And
right.
knowledge and wisdom should be the stability of our time.
Indeed.
And we have the true images of Kemet coming back, the true images of the Babylonians coming back, and we have the true. It says, "In the last days shall be as the time of Noah."
Right.
So in the time of Noah, all of these things were happening. Oh, well, let's sip some tea and get real crazy right now. Shout out to everybody in there. Yeah, he's the best Noah of that time, right?
Yeah, indeed.
All right, y'all. We're gonna drink this out the dragon.
Or
You
it
can
could be
pour it down there.
Gilgamesh. Maybe Noah was Gilgamesh.
Could be.
Could have been.
Utum the Bishtum.
Yeah, that's right.
Talk about that was Noah.
This is a new different.
That, yeah.
Yeah. We probably we got to practice on this one. My bad.
This one, Lord.
All right.
That's
all
a
right.
whole new pour.
I'm gonna come up here like this.
Okay.
Wow, pop that. It is kind of hard, though. We probably got to practice on that. And the cups are mad little.
That's high technology right there, Lord. That's a science to that.
For y'all at home in front of your monitors, let's get this together. Please hit the like, Coach. AD, you got your vitamin water?
Yeah.
You got your VW?
V-dubs.
Okay, since I'm back, I'm gonna do the toast.
Indeedy.
We're not eating toast, but we are toasting.
We are toasting.
I'm happy to see the smartest, the most on point, my favorite podcraft on the net. I miss you all, and I'm so glad to be back on the podcast, the podcraft, and to the greatest chat room. We gotta call it the craft room, right?
The craft room.
Yeah, the craft room, or let's call them the cafe room.
Cafe.
However y'all want to do it.
We'll have,
Whatever.
We gotta
The
think of-
Rocketeers.
I like the Rocketeers and the
Craftsman.
Craftsman. I like that.
the Craftsman. We're gonna call it the Craft, but then Rocketeers might get mad.
Yeah.
All right, this is a toast for you. We call it the Craft Room, right? Then the
Yeah.
Rocketeers gonna be upset. Call them the Cockpit.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
The cockpit.
This toast to y'all and everybody. We wish you a very good, prosperous life in everything you do and
Yes,
your
yes.
forwardness. Don't let nobody stop you from what you're going to do. And we're going to drink the tea in the first tea ceremony since I got back. Peace.
Hey.
And blessings. Hey, D, how was that vitamin water?
Bomb.com.
I like that.
I always get focus because it keeps me focused.
I like that.
Yeah.
Kiwi strawberry, you know what I'm saying? It's also loaded with B vitamins.
Did it
I
taste
like
like
that.
kiwi?
Not really.
That's a good thing about it. You can keep drinking this. You
Yeah,
have to
yeah.
keep drinking it. What kind of notes did you get?
These joints like communion cups.
Yeah, exactly. You know, small.
Cups for tea.
Yeah, you know, the smaller something is, it gives you a sense of discipline.
Word.
Everything is not meant to be drunk all the time, fast, moderate. It teaches you a lesson and everything. So with the tea, could you hand me that teacup?
Yeah.
Tea bag? And we're gonna continue drinking. With the tea, it teaches you discipline. See, we learned it over here. What did the vitamin water teach you?
Less is more.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Less is more.
It's based on minimalism.
Exactly. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Come-
just
come-
like
come on with
that
it.
that shot I just took. Those two shots of tea is very good. Feels
Yeah.
fresh.
You know what I mean?
And it wasn't only a little bit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's all it, man. Well, our palms are so big. It's only but so big, and then you can grab the fruit and eat it with just your palm. Sometimes this is the original cup.
Yeah. Less is more.
Yeah, less is more.
We gotta have some Moroccan tea one day.
Oh yeah, definitely. All we need is mint leaves. I can
Yeah.
do that. Oh yeah, all day long. A lot of
I
mint
don't know
leaves.
about mint, bro.
You don't like
You don't like mint? You don't like
I know what he's gonna say.
You
Go ahead,
already
say
know.
it.
So mint
You
is
gotta-
known to lower testosterone.
So you be like this. Limp is limp. Limp.
It'll just
limp
it'll
leaves.
fuck with your hormones. You could Google that. Mint will mess with your testosterone. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Gotta watch out. Don't have no mint drinks and shit.
We need
I mean, it might only last for like 24 hours. Doesn't mean you're gonna really get fucked up. It's just a study. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'll just be careful with the
Okay,
mint.
that'd be good. That's good to know.
Just watch out for
Hey,
that
Diesel.
mint out there. Yeah, there's certain things that'll just fuck with you. Your body's
This-
endocrine system.
what your vitamin water taste like?
Like kiwi strawberry. Strawberry kiwi. It's
Oh, it
pretty
did?
good. Yeah. It's got B vitamins, so like it enhances the dreams.
I'm getting a green acorn
No, let it roll.
cooked.
Let it roll.
It's dope, right?
Yeah, that's dope.
Let me see.
Mine's tastes like a green acorn cooked down with apple peels, something like that.
Yeah.
You got that? Maybe salted. Well, seaweed is salted. Huh?
Yeah. It's crazy because you
The
can
feeling.
taste the pottery in it.
Yeah, I think that does something to it.
Yeah,
the
you
barrel
can taste the pottery in the tea.
clay.
Yeah. Off the cup though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's what it's
It gives
for.
it a different taste.
To let you know that the workers, the potter maker, that goes back to Kemet, right?
Yeah.
Like that. So the potter maker, you get he has something to do with it. It's always like a part of a unity.
Yeah.
When we all drinking the tea together.
Indeed.
I feel like the person who made this pot is on point. And I can taste what he did with the thing, no more.
Yeah.
I can taste his pottery work
Yeah.
along with the tea. We all getting weird, right? Shout out to the chat room. Let us know how y'all tea tastes. Tell us about the notes that are in your tea. Someone said no mint or peppermint for me. Cheers. Yeah, why is that? Nobody's doing mint or peppermint no more. What's going
And they
on?
put it in your toothpaste. Think about that.
Well, that's for
Indeed,
taste.
they
You know
do.
what I'm saying?
Indeed,
You gotta go
that
to
they do.
Amazon.com, get that cinnamon toothpaste.
That sounds
Okay.
fire.
Cinnamon
That sound fire.
toothpaste. Okay.
Yo, this music's crazy. We accidentally stumbled upon this
Hey,
random.
Yeah, it goes right with the tea though. You know what I'm saying?
I like
Monday,
that.
man. You know what I'm saying? I hope everybody enjoyed their weekend with their family. You know what I'm saying? I definitely enjoyed mine, man.
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
Running around with the kids, taking care of business, man, and
Indeed.
just sitting there, you know what I'm saying, talking to friends, forming enemies, turn friends. You know what I mean? Just enjoying good times, man. Word up.
Indeed.
JD says unity.
Hey, that's what that is. Yep, unity.
Yeah.
Tranquility. Somebody says peppermint is an anagram of the Illuminati. What is wrong with peppermint now? It's not good?
I thought it was supposed to help, you know what I'm saying? I'm more scared of bad breath than I am of peppermint.
That's true.
That makes sense.
Gotta get that cinnamon breath spray.
Somebody said cinnamon and myrrh. Fluoride-free cinnamon and myrrh. They must use that.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
I'm more scared of
When you
bad
get that, I
breath,
got
man, because I know some people with bad breath, yo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's also a form of dehydration. Sometimes they might just need to drink some water.
You need plenty of water. We drinking water now. It's just hot and this water
Somebody
turned
else
itself
said
into
myrrh.
tea.
It got medicine in it.
Myrrh Hill's teeth. Somebody else said that.
Okay.
Okay.
I believe that. Mm-hmm. Anything from the earth, man, is going to help.
You know,
Ayen
yeah.
laughing said the unglazed clay inside the teapot softens the texture of the water. Wow. Okay.
Yo, that
Joe.
sounds like some lyrics that you could throw in there. Unglazed clay, we could do this all day anyway.
That was Jody
AD
with
ready
that.
to rap now. Look at him, yo. AD ready to run.
I took a hit in the bedroom.
Somebody said clove. Yeah, I love the clove.
Yeah. Clove.
That actually really works.
Really?
Tooth. If you have
Oh,
a
yes.
toothache,
Yeah.
Yes,
I remember,
yes,
Lord, I
clove,
remember.
that's really good.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. You're right about that.
It's like, man, my tooth.
Yeah, my tooth was like, it was evil.
Man.
Not enough zinc, lowers the levels.
Yup.
Man, there's so many.
Get that zinc.
Where did we get zinc from?
Grass-fed beef.
Where did we get? Okay, where did we get?
Hey,
I
be
thought-
wild, Joe.
I thought all
grass-fed beef.
I thought all cows eat grass.
Nah. You want the cows to eat grass, but the factory
What do they
farm
eat if they
beef-
don't eat grass?
The factories shove freaking corn and soy into their troughs so it makes them fatter and they can sell them and make more money. That's the shit you want to avoid.
Okay. Force-fed cows.
Yeah, factory farm.
They might feed the cows meat.
You want to avoid factory farm. It's just junk. They just fatten them up, and that's why that type of meat is poor quality.
Yeah.
That's why the vegans are correct about that. Yeah, you shouldn't eat factory farm meat, but grass-fed, pasture-raised, that's what you want. And you'll get more vitamins, like vitamin K2. If you get grass-fed, you don't want that corn-fed shit. That's why you don't want to go to Denny's and get a steak.
Man, anything that's
Not
fast
at
food.
Denny's, yo?
They don't have grass-fed steak at Denny's.
I stopped going to Denny's since Jay-Z said stop going to Denny's.
Oh, he said that?
Yeah, that was back in the day. They had fired somebody, did some wild out shit.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Someone. Oh, okay. Michael Brown said, "Be careful of grass-fed beef. Water pumped into the ground comes from human waste."
I haven't heard that. I'm going to have to do more research on that.
I mean,
Thank
well,
you,
that's
Michael Brown.
fertilizer.
You learn something new every day.
Yeah, you might be right.
Well,
I
think
gotta
about
check
it.
out.
That wouldn't make no sense because we use cow fertilizer for our farms, don't we?
Shit.
Yeah.
So we're
Because the
using
flowers eat that.
cow dung, basically. You know what I'm saying?
Because it got minerals and that's got meat in it, and grass eats meat and flowers eat meat.
Yeah. They don't live off of nitrogen.
When something dies,
Decay, yep.
it decays into the ground and the grass eats that.
Yeah.
It's something to think about.
It's the
a
circle
cycle.
of life.
Yeah. It's like a cycle.
Nothing goes to waste. Hey, speaking of grass and all of that, we was watching earlier. Anybody know about the cotton flower?
Cotton flower, nah.
You might have to pull that up, AD. Apparently, the cotton flower it protects itself
Oh, with thorns.
from caterpillars that eat it. Right? Mm-hmm. It's all the cotton flower get together and they send up like some type of pheromone
Yeah.
to attract wasps that eat the what's the name? They eat the caterpillars.
It's
Wow.
a cycle.
That's crazy. Yeah. If you put up, I think you can pull up defense flowers that defend themselves or something like that. Me and right? Yep. Kadaka said yes. So crazy. They got a couple of them, but you got to go to YouTube to do it. So these plants are on point, man. Defense mechanism, yeah. Boom, amazing plants. That one, the first one.
It knows its predator.
Yes.
And it knows its predator's predator.
Yeah. What
This
it's very.
is a tomato plant.
Watch the tomato is
This
incredible. Watch
is
this.
an aphid, slowly killing the tomato plant by
Yeah.
sucking the juice out of its leaves.
Yeah, I've seen that
The
happen.
tomato
Aphids
is putting up a fight, using both physical and chemical defenses to repel the attacking insects.
Yeah, a tomato has
But that's not all.
lysopene, I think.
The tomato is also releasing compounds that signal nearby tomato plants to release their own insect repellent.
Yeah, don't have
Plants
too much.
are constantly under attack.
Don't have too much ketchup or spaghetti sauce.
They face threats ranging from microscopic
It's got
fungi
lysopene.
and bacteria, small herbivores like aphids, caterpillars,
Which
and
can be bad.
grasshoppers, up to large herbivores like tortoises,
Wow, this-
koalas, and elephants. All are looking to devour plants to access the plentiful nutrients and water in their leaves, stems, fruits, and seeds.
It's deep, yo.
But plants are ready with a whole series of internal and external defenses that make them a much less appealing meal,
Somebody said
or
no, you
even
live
a deadly one. Plants' defenses start at their surface. The bark covering tree trunks is full of lignin, a rigid web of compounds that's tough to chew and highly impermeable to pathogens.
I don't know anybody eat tree bark.
Leaves.
I guess that's why it's there, huh? So you won't eat the tree bark.
I mean, a lot of plants have defense mechanisms. You got
Yeah, tree bark.
anti-nutrients. You've got
Yeah,
that shit that's in spinach. Oxalates.
yeah.
That's why you got to cook them.
Go ahead, finish. Somebody said, have you ever heard of the corpse flower? It's known to smell pretty bad. Wow. I want you to get to the cotton. There's another one, too.
Okay.
A little
Should I
thorns
fast
and
forward?
stuff.
Or keep going.
Yeah, just keep going.
A waxy cuticle that deters insects and microbes. Some plants go a step further with painful structures to warn would-be predators.
I'm going to do what I always do.
Thorns, spines, and prickles discourage bigger
speed it up.
herbivores. To deal with smaller pests,
Patience,
some plants'
grasshopper.
leaves have sharp hair-like structures called trichomes. The kidney bean plant
Just
sports
like
tiny
those?
hooks
Yeah,
to
that's
stab
in
the
the
feet
weed,
of
right?
bedbugs
Yeah.
and other insects.
Well, weed is
In some species, trichomes also dispense chemical irritants. Stinging nettles release a mixture of histamine and other toxins that cause pain and inflammation when touched. For other plant species, the
So there's
pain
some
comes
plants
after
that are
an
like the
herbivore's
opposite of
first
wheat,
bite.
Basically.
Spinach,
monkey.
kiwi fruit, pineapple, fuchsia, and rhubarb all produce microscopic needle-shaped crystals called raphides.
Ooh.
They can cause tiny wounds in the inside of animals' mouths, which create entry points for
Pineapples are good
toxins.
before you go to sleep because they
The
raise
mimosa
melatonin.
plant has a strategy designed to prevent herbivores from taking a bite at all. Specialized mechanoreceptor cells detect touch and shoot an electrical signal through the leaflet to its base, causing cells there to release charged particles.
Ropey.
The buildup of charge draws water out of these cells, and they shrivel, pulling the leaflet closed.
Ooh.
The folding movement scares insects away, and the shrunken leaves look less appealing to larger animals.
I think I've seen that.
If these external defenses are breached, the plant immune system springs into action. Plants don't have a separate immune system like animals. Instead, every cell has the ability to detect and defend against invaders.
Crazy.
Specialized receptors can recognize molecules that signal the presence of dangerous microbes or insects. In response, the immune system initiates a
Captain
battery of
Knowles.
defensive maneuvers.
knows about deadly nightshades. There's a controversy going around about if eating nightshade fruits can be considered toxic.
Nightshades? What's the nightshade?
So nightshades would be like potatoes, tomatoes,
Beans, greens?
greens, hams, tomatoes, chilies, green peppers, and stuff like that.
How's that a nightshade?
I think there's benefits to the red bell pepper though more than the other ones because the green bell pepper is just a not ripe
Chicken.
red pepper. The red peppers are the best
Kind of
ones.
deep, right?
Oh, so red peppers are better?
Yeah, red peppers are better than green peppers.
Oh, yeah?
Do you know what I'm saying?
know
Because the green is like still trying to become a red pepper.
Oh,
It's just not there yet. It's not ripe. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
Oh, yeah, they do turn colors, yeah. I
But,
like like when it's orange.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
That's like halfway to red.
Halfway to red. Okay.
Red alert.
Yeah.
DJ.
All right, just get to the cotton.
Prevent more pathogens from making their way inside.
cotton ones
The
is
waxy
crazy.
cuticle thickens, and cell walls get stronger. Guard cells seal up pores in the leaves.
Somebody said
And
deadly
if microbes
solid.
are devouring one section of the plant,
Can
those
be,
cells can
right.
self-destruct to quarantine the infection.
The oils are worse.
Compounds toxic to microbes and insects are also produced, often tailor-made for a specific threat. Many of the plant molecules that humans have adopted as drugs, medicines, and seasonings evolved as part of plants' immune systems because they're antimicrobial or insecticidal. An area of a plant under attack can alert other regions using hormones, airborne compounds, or even electrical signals. When other parts of the plant detect these signals, they ramp up production of defensive compounds. And for some species, like tomatoes, this early warning system also alerts their neighbors.
Wow.
Some plants can even recruit
There it
allies
goes.
to adopt a strong offense against their would-be attackers. Cotton plants under siege by caterpillars release a specific cocktail of 10 to 12 chemicals into the air. This mixture attracts parasitic wasps that lay eggs inside the caterpillars.
So I'm done. Yo, that's
Plants
that
may
right
not
there.
be able to flee the scene of an attack or fight off predators with teeth and claws, but with sturdy armor, a well-stocked chemical arsenal, a neighborhood watch, and cross-species alliances, a plant isn't always an easy meal.
Sound like that
Did
sound
you
like
know
a
there's a
nation,
TED-Ed
don't
coloring
it?
competition?
pause it right
Once a
there.
month, we take
Sound like
select
a
scenes from
nation.
Yeah.
Calling for reinforcements.
Yeah.
Sturdy up the leaves.
Yeah.
You know
And
what I'm
it's
saying?
happening. It's happening in a microbial way. You know what I'm
This
saying?
nigga Mojito. is
Yeah.
off the chain.
Well, we live on a planet. It's got the word plant in it.
Yeah, plain.
Planet.
Planet.
No, don't start with the plane, man. The planet is a
You
planet.
just add a
we go,
T at
here
the
we
end.
Go AD, man. Just
You
had to
added
throw
teeth,
that,
yeah.
that
Yeah,
flat
I
earth
always
stuff
throw
in
it in
there.
there, man. You sneak it in there.
Actually, pre-started it.
The
No, I said plane.
The plane.
Shit, I didn't say plane.
He said
You said
planet.
planet. Like,
Plane, you can take a plane across around the planet. Yup,
Either way.
I know. Come on, man.
All
AD,
right, man.
AD, would
What
you,
you
know
wanna
what?
do?
Would you be like willing to just open up to the Earth being around?
That's the question for you. Could you open up to the fact that you haven't been proved that the Earth is a ball? It is round, like a pizza.
Yeah. You could never come back, huh? Once you go flat, you,
You
don't go
sound,
back.
you sound
crust.
crazy, man.
Because
You,
you
didn't,
don't-
you know, last time
You can't go back.
you
can't
got
even
away
say it
with a
out.
Once
lot
you
of
know
stuff.
it, you know it.
You got away with a lot of stuff last time. That last discussion we had. You know, you didn't win. Don't think you won. You got away with saying some things. You didn't answer the brother Men Keparaw's questions, and you didn't answer my questions.
He can't answer
It
him.
depends on
You
how
know.
technical you get, because David Weiss will explain more things. a lot
Weiss
easier.
couldn't
Yeah,
explain
when's he
it
coming
either, man.
back here, yo?
No,
Men
Weiss
Kep-
was going to come
What you
in.
looking?
So we
you
can put the
looking?
body bag out there.
You looking for him, Men Kep?
Shout out
You
to
looking
Vinny.
for this cat?
Yeah, I'm looking for him.
He looking. Yo, you heard it right here. He looking for your man,
You got,
AD.
you got Mr. Coppola.
He got problems with your man, yo.
Yeah, I'm looking for him. Yo, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all read the chat.
Mr. Carl, the Earth is flat. Yeah, that's a straight, bold statement.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just say that. Y'all been saying that. Yeah.
Since the Columbus days.
Jody says, yeah, it's an oval shape. You can say that.
We must enter this topic.
All right, you know what? Let's not
With-
even get
without
involved. You know
ego.
what I'm saying?
You
Let's not
must
even-
release
let's
your
not- we're never
ego
gonna-
when
so
you
we're never
enter
gonna
these
get-
worlds.
We're never going to. We can't. We're never going to be able to reason with you guys, man.
I can only
Earth
show
is a
you
donut.
the door. You must walk in the way.
What about that ice wall though? Remember the ice wall they keep talking about? Y'all cats said a guy flew over there. One guy flew over there.
Yeah.
Right?
They got
Oh,
a
they've
few-
probably been over there many times now. Like,
Yeah,
we
shut
don't
up
even
the
know
bitty.
about
But they
that.
can't
That'd be
get. They can't. How come they haven't flown over there yet? Like
They
you know,
have. They're not going to tell you.
They're not going to tell you. So it's a secret.
Yeah, because the news is
not- who's not gonna tell
propaganda.
us?
The news is there for the agendas.
Who's not going to
You're not
tell us?
actually getting
Still haven't
actual
seen
news.
this ice wall. You
People
showed
turn
us-
the news on, think they're getting actual news. You're getting
Me
programming.
and Men Keparaw's, we gonna find this wall. We gonna go there. We gonna see if it's there, even
Do
though
it.
we know it's not there, brothers.
Yeah,
Let
go
me
to
ask
the
you-
ice crust of the
Let
pizza.
me ask you a question, AD.
Ice crust and a pizza.
Seriously, could you pull up the ice wall?
Yeah. Please stand by.
All right, y'all. He's going to pull up the ice wall. This is it, y'all. I mean, if the ice wall's there,
Yeah.
we definitely can say
The
that
crust.
it's
There you go. The ice crust.
okay.
Like there's a big old.
If you pull it up, man, I'll believe that the Earth is flat. If you can pull up the ice wall,
All you need is an ice wall. That's it. That's the easy part.
come on, bro.
show you a
Let's
piece.
see it.
Okay, there it goes. Let me take my glasses off because I can't see nothing. So it's a perfectly geometrically formed
Not
ice wall.
geometrical. This is a big ass ice wall.
So you're saying this is the wall?
that surrounds the entire
surrounds
plane.
the planet, right? Okay.
The plane, not the planet.
Plane. Okay, yeah, the plane.
Now, why would that scientifically exist, AD? Explain to that.
Because the sun goes around like a clock. We are in the most high-tech clock. Watch. Your own watch is just a microcosm of the macrocosm. The macrocosm is a giant clock. This is why astrology exists.
Do you know who created the clock,
A
AD?
giant cycle, a giant clock.
AD?
Our creator created the
AD, do you know who created the clock?
clock creator.
No, you know who created the clock?
Who?
Benjamin Banneker.
Which is a good representation of the actual clock that we have.
Well, he
above
didn't say it was a big clock, though. I guess what I'm trying to get you to understand.
Benjamin
person-
can say
listen,
whatever
listen.
Benjamin wants to
The
say.
person that actually created the clock
Okay.
did not say that the Earth was a clock.
Now, is that where it first came from, Benjamin?
Yeah.
Or did it come from Egypt when they discovered the sundial?
Well,
The sundial
Benjamin
was a
Banneker
clock, too.
is of Egyptian people,
There you go.
but he didn't say it was a clock, though.
Or was it a sundial?
No, he didn't say it was a sundial.
Either way, whatever they called it, it's a timepiece to track the sun.
Why don't you pull him up? Pull up Benjamin Banneker.
What are we watching, AD?
Oh, you asked for the ice wall? Here's the ice wall.
It's really a glacier. It's a glacier, AD.
Thank you very much. Until
All right,
next time.
Fine.
Now, real quick, that was the ice wall?
Yeah.
That's the ice wall.
But Priest, you don't have to make a decision now. I don't expect you to be like, okay, it's flat. Like, it's something to say, that's interesting, cool, and then you move
That
on.
looks like a glacier to me, brother.
Okay.
It
That
definitely
don't look like no
For more
wall.
information,
Man, AD.
check out Google.
That's what's keeping us trapped on this planet?
You don't
That
have to,
ice wall.
Why call it trapped? We're in God's kingdom. We're in,
Nah, we trapped, bro. We're inside of a glass
Yeah, they say,
tube.
oh yeah, I forgot about that as well. You said
For now.
Bro, I just want to know what the glass is made out of.
So if that's
Crystals.
the edge of the
There's a
world,
dome next-
shouldn't the dome be
Crystals.
right there? The dome is right on the other side of that ice, since that's the edge of the world, right?
There might be more land out there.
Yo, hold on.
That's
You
why.
said,
Just
you
do
said,
the drone.
you just said
Just
they
fly the
flew
drone.
over there.
Yeah,
You said
just
they
over
flew
there,
over
yeah.
there. So
Admiral Bird.
confusing
The
the
Admiral
name.
Bird flew over there.
Yeah.
So
He flew beyond it and found more land.
Who?
Admiral Bird.
Who?
Admiral Bird.
And they, like you said, they got a
Bird,
whole
bird,
different
bird.
sun over there.
Is it actual
they got their own
bird
son.
or
Whole
is it a
sun and
man?
a whole
No,
moon
it's
over
an
there.
admiral. It's an actual guy.
Oh, okay.
You want me to pull it up?
Yeah, pull him up.
Admiral.
Please stand by.
Admiral.
Now let's really pay attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
If
mean, he's
this
gonna
guy,
watch.
if this guy, he's going to tell us his name is Admiral Bird.
If you guys watch the Flat Earth movie, all of this stuff is in there.
Okay.
So we live on a pizza crust with an ice crust. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the whole round part is the ice crust.
Okay, okay, the crust. That's
And
the
then the
Oh,
moon
great.
and
He's
the
in
sun are
1930?
moving like clockwork.
Yeah. That was a long time
This,
ago.
this
Oh,
guy from
my
the
God.
1930s.
Yeah.
That's the case you can get in. You're Charlie Chaplin. I don't know.
Said Charlie Chaplin. I've seen the edge of the world.
Oh, my
it's
God.
a pizza crust.
I'm done. I can't. I don't
Go to the
even-
edge of the world, you'll fall off.
I'm over it.
Admiral. Okay, what's that? Staring at the edge of...
Wait a minute. They didn't have.
Edge of the bay.
Yeah. Watching the ice
The dock.
roll away. Sitting at the edge of the earth. Wasting time. He said, I got to the border. And on the other side was just water.
That was all it was, a whole new clock system over there.
What's wrong? AD take you to the story.
Oh, this one's a better one. I'm just finding.
The story of Admiral Bird. I never
Empire
heard of this
Jr.
guy before.
was an
Now, all
American
of a
naval
sudden-
officer and explorer. He was a recipient of the Medal of Honor,
All
which
right,
is
where's
the
voice
highest
like that?
honor for valor given by the United States, and was a pioneering American aviator, polar explorer, and
Who's that
organizer
talking?
of
It's
polar
Board
logistics.
Explorer. Didn't they just say that?
After many of his polar
Board
accomplishments,
Explorer.
Bird organized Operation High Jump in 1947 with an objective to construct an American training and research facility in the South Pole. In his way to the expedition, he entered into the hollow interior of the Earth, along with others, and having traveled 1,700 miles over mountains, lakes, waterways, green vegetation, and
So
animal
this
life.
goes along with also the theory of the
His
hollow
airplane was
Earth.
welcomed by
The
machines
hollow
of a
Earth,
type
huh?
he had
They
never
just showed
actually
around
seen
Earth.
before.
Yeah,
We
where
got to
His
live
host
on a
informed him
crust.
He
that he
found
had
other
actually
land.
been allowed to
That's the
enter a
point.
guardhouse. because of his high moral and ethical
on
status.
The hollow earth.
There he met the
with
master,
pizza crust.
who was the city's leader. He
For
told him
ice
That's
that
another
places
theory.
such as Tibet, the Great Pyramid of Giza, and the North Pole all have tunnels
Somebody
leading
said the
to a
real
valley.
Larry Bird.
They also claim that to be the protected
This is wild.
So that's Admiral Bird. You can check that out. But that's basically.
You didn't show Admiral Bird.
But they were just talking about it. That was something to explain something about it.
So Admiral Bird believed in the hollow earth.
Well, no, he found other land. It's just other
Well,
theories.
hold up, they just said he believed in the hollow earth.
According to that theory, yeah.
No, they said that Admiral Bird went into the
Hollow
center
earth.
of the earth.
She said hollow earth. Yeah, no, it could be hollow.
All
It could
right, come
be.
on, yo. Come
Now
on.
here's another.
I'm gonna talk to AD Flat Earth leader, man.
There's no leader.
He's out here like this.
There's no
You
leader for
have
the
a leader,
truth.
man, bro.
There's a
I told
leader.
you.
There's only a leader for the lie,
So
and the
there's a
leader for the
hollow-
lie is NASA.
Is it David Weiss?
No, David knows the truth.
You can
He's
tell
the
us,
leader.
bro.
He's the
I mean,
leader.
we're not gonna say anything. Just
He's
tell
the
us.
leader. That guy, his boy.
If it is, we'll keep it between us. We won't tell nobody.
Admiral
Challenger,
Bird.
Soviet Russia, but why this
he
interest
went
in
inside the
the
hollow
bottom of
earth.
the world? Nobody living down there, is there?
You got more,
No, it's
need more tea?
pretty cold. There's only one permanent resident, that's the emperor penguin. The little ones live further north. I tell you one reason they're interested. It's by far the most valuable, important place left in the world for science. That's why the scientific groups all over the nation are really interested. But more important than that, it has to do with the future of the nation, those to come after us, or even during your lifetime. And Cape Horn.
I've heard it said that there are 7 continents in the world, and one of them has never been seen by a woman, and that's Antarctica. Is that actually true?
Well, if the power peninsula is an island, as far as I know, that's true. No woman's ever stepped
Yo,
foot upon
AD, yo, man.
the Antarctic continent, and it's the most peaceful place in the world.
Well, I'm sure that won't last very long.
So you can go on, watch the whole interview. It's kind of long, but he just basically talks about how he's found more land. He went out there was more
Who
land.
was
that
with him?
existed.
When I hear the
He's by himself. I found more land too. It's easy to say that, AD. Come on, the guy just sat up there and lied to the whole world and said he found more land on the outside neighbors of Western. Well, if that's the case, then we can believe a couple of people that said they,
Went to the moon.
Well, where's his proof at that he's been to these places? Did he bring a piece of the ice?
I don't know. I'm just giving you the.
Why don't you take a picture?
yeah, the ice crust.
We don't have a picture of the curved Earth.
All right.
We don't have that.
I mean,
Yes, we do. We have an apple. We have fruit.
That you can't say that.
Why not?
The plants take pictures of it.
Because if the balls on the pool table are round, is the pool table flat?
What?
No. The balls on a pool table are round. Doesn't
We're
mean
in space, though.
doesn't mean the
It's a big
table is
difference.
flat.
We're
I know.
different, though. We're in space.
But look,
Well, let's
we
pay
did a whole
attention to the
episode on
balls.
this. If you guys have more questions, check out that
we don't
episode
want to keep,
we did with
don't
David
wanna-
Weiss.
80 don't want to continue on the bill.
Because it's gonna go in a circle. But we can do this all day.
Circles.
But you might as well get that 2 Bitcoin and talk to David Weiss about this. Do you know
Man,
what
he's
I'm saying?
supposed to
told you,
pay me
man.
already because I destroyed him last time.
I was already ready.
He's able to pull up
He ain't paid
things.
me last
He's a
time.
professional at this, so he's able to pull up things a lot faster.
Man, all he did was do
I'm
the science
not-
of duality. Instead of him showing that Earth was small and the sun was big, he showed us that the Earth was big and the sun was small. He just reversed the science. He ain't do nothing that was like, oh my God, look at what David West did. All he did was reverse the science. He just showed you a flat Earth, showed you that the sun was small and the moon was small, and then he just had them going around in the clock. That's just the opposite science. The other science that everybody live on now is that the Earth is small, the sun is big, all the planets rotate around the sun. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to
That's the
your theory,
heliocentric model.
as opposed to your theory that the Earth has a whole bunch of suns already on it. Every time you go to a different land outside the pizza crust, it's the new sun and the
Yeah.
new moon.
There's
but
more
yet,
proof
when you
of
look
that.
at when you look at the stars and you look at the planets through actual telescopes, you can actually see them go through a actual rotary. You know what I'm saying?
around us.
Twist.
Yeah,
No, I'm talking about of light,
yeah.
meaning that they're going through a day system the same way we are. So what your theory would say is that those planets all the way up there too got their own personal sun too, because they're going through the same function of going through a day and night system. If you watch it through telescope, of them going through a day and a night system that we're going through.
Okay.
So that would mean that every one of those planets got their own little personal sun and moon.
Then that sounds great, but we should just.
But
see,
that's the science that the flat earthers are telling us.
that goes around us though.
But how are they getting sunlight,
What do you
AD?
from our own sun. They're not that far away.
Oh, so our sun,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, is
Yeah.
giving them light too.
that's our Lord and Savior, man.
But you just
He
said
is the
that
light of the world.
But
Who's
you
our
just
Lord and
said that
Savior?
the sun is
Jupiter
rotating
Zeus.
around us.
Jupiter
You
Zeus.
said Zeus is our Lord and Savior.
Jupiter Zeus.
You just said that
He's
the
not the
sun and
creator.
the moon is rotating
How is
around
Zeus
us,
our,
AD.
yo, you said Zeus. How's Zeus our creator?
No, there's our Creator, and then there's Jupiter Zeus, our Savior. The sun is our Savior. If you don't believe it's our Savior,
flat earth.
if it doesn't come up in the morning, we're all dead. Now we're getting to Jordan Maxwell talk.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
the sun don't
not in there.
move.
The sun moves.
No, it does not. It appears to move.
In both models, it moves.
Okay.
The time goes by, eye for an eye.
In both models,
So long
it
as the
moves.
sunshine can light up the sky, we in this together,
Yeah.
son. Your beef is mine.
But you see what
Okay.
I'm saying, though, AD?
Yeah, I know. I'm
Shout
sure
out
you
to
have a
that
lot of
smile.
questions.
No, listen, I just
my
want to
beef.
break it down to you just one last time.
It's a very good thing.
Here go the flat Earth, right?
Yeah.
The flat Earth got its own little sun
They're not
and
going-
moon right here,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Now, boom, up here in the sky is just planet.
Above the firmament, yeah. there's
Above the
kingdom,
firmament is
yeah.
just other little planet around here.
There's stars and
that you
other.
say is,
They're heavenly bodies.
but why are they going through a day in the moon
'Cause
cycle too, though?
they feel the sun too. It's not that far away.
Hold up, AD, hold up.
Yeah.
You got a question.
This sun right here that's with us,
Okay.
all of a
Let him
sudden
answer
got
that.
this.
Yeah, let him answer that question.
Peace, guys. AD, can you bring up the Red Bull rocket that hit the firmament? Red
Yeah.
Bull rocket.
There you
Oh,
go.
Yeah.
Bring it
Oh,
up.
they hit the firmament.
Yeah.
They sent a Red Bull rocket up there.
Yeah. They want to help you.
I believe the children are the future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the flat earth.
Okay, so let me give you some context.
Give
There's
them
a
a-
rocket. They shot up.
Was
Here you go. Let me start from the top. So you get it? It's a rocket going up. We're gonna speed it up. It's shooting way up into the sky. And then right about here,
Man, y'all don't
comes.
knock it off, yo.
what's the,
They said it hit like a dome.
dong.
Okay, so you
Do it again, AD. Let me hear
Now
the sound
You say
effects.
it hit the. You saying it hit the glass
Oh,
wall,
let me
right?
hear this. Listen to the sound effects.
The dome
dog.
hit the
Listen.
dome.
Listen. Hold up, man.
You saying that's the effect of the dome?
Hold on. Let's hit
Now, there's
the.
a few
No, let me
theories.
hear it. No, hold up, man. I need to hear the sound effects.
on,
Okay, bang, you heard that.
Yeah.
No, let me hear it one more time,
man,
so
you
we can
bugged
get it
out
right.
on that one.
Now, let me hear it. Let me hear
This
it again.
was a super
AD.
chat. This
Hold
was
on.
a super
All right,
chat.
let me hear it. Hold on. Bing! Man,
that
people
was a
don't
thing
knock it
popping
off,
off.
man. Come on, man.
So okay, the rocket hit the
It hit the dome.
hit the dome,
top.
and that's why the other piece of the rocket fell back to the earth. That's what happened.
Yeah, man.
So why is the rocket now
Look, even
past the
right there.
firmament? No, hold on. Hold on.
It's still flat.
No,
Ah,
it
Still
passed
flat.
the firmament, brother.
come on, man. What happened to the dome part?
Yeah, like it's up in space now.
So you think,
Or, you know,
think the vacuum of
escape-
space is just one quick bling? Now you're in
All right,
space.
man.
That's
No,
what it just said.
That's
You,
the
that's what
firmament.
you saying.
That was the firmament. Come on, man.
All right,
But that was for the super chat. Thank you for that super chat.
you bugged out.
I don't know if that's something to really, it's true. It is a firmament, but
That sound like the
Okay, hold
ringing
on.
of a
they want to help you here.
of a fight bell. Like
It did. It did sound like a boxing bell.
it did sound like a boxing bell, man. Come on, AD, man. These people
Hey,
crazy.
that was a
yo.
super chat.
Yeah, I know it was. Hey, y'all need to quit it out, man. These niggas actually had the damn. Hey, you remember that in Living
wasting
Color, yo?
time, man.
When all the boxers was living
Wasted
together,
time.
and they had Mike Tyson in there, and every time they would hit the bell, Mike Tyson would turn around and punch a nigga in the face.
I remember that one. Yeah.
Don't live in
Hey, Apothecary, email me the exact link because I don't want to waste time looking for
Come
stuff.
on, man. Y'all need to knock it off, yo.
So just email me at info@webcore media. I'm gonna put it in the chat.
hold on. One more.
If you guys want me to show
more
something,
time.
if you guys want me to show something to a priest or something like that,
AD, could you?
I don't want to spend time looking for stuff because I'm not trying to convince people
I'm
about
not
this.
saying. Could you show me? Could you show
Nigga in
me
the face.
Could you show me the rocket one more time? Go,
Yeah, you bugged out.
Yeah, why you
I
like
want
the
to see
rocket?
it. Yeah. Let me see. This is actual footage.
Yeah.
All right. So who?
They're just showing you They're just showing you a rocket that went straight up.
I can't. I'm getting dizzy, yo.
Yeah, you bugging out.
Yeah.
Okay, then what happens? Let me see.
Bing.
I ain't even do it yet.
Are you in space?
That's about to do it right now. Watch.
No, that's when the back part pops up.
Oh man, hold up.
There you go.
That's when it pops up.
Yeah, hold on.
Man, that don't sound like no. You
Fight
know how-
time.
First of
Fight.
all, do you know how much a rocket actually weighs, man? For it to hit a dome, it would have exploded or something like that. Yo.
I'm not trying to
that
explain
didn't-
this video.
That shit sound like dong. Sound like a
Fight
You know what I'm
time.
saying?
Fight.
Yeah, that's what it sound like.
Didn't you guys see the thruster has to pop off at the end? That was just the thruster popping off. That
Yeah, but
thong,
all I heard was Mike Tyson.
I don't
Fight.
think it would sound. All right,
that,
what am
that
I
thong
talking
is not the sound of it
Yeah.
hitting the dome.
I'm not
That was a thruster popping off.
Never
That's
mind.
what you just said earlier, though, AD. You just said Nixon did hit the firmament.
Yeah, but I didn't say it was gonna make a dong sound.
That's what you
Okay.
said the sound was.
Hold on.
So email me there if you want me to show something to
AD like,
Priest, because I don't want.
Oh my god.
Okay, so we did this.
Crazy.
Any more questions until we move on?
No, you can go ahead.
All right, go ahead, Priest, and take it away.
all right.
Show about that Esther joint, Lord. What's the name?
That yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, yo.
David West better not come on here with
Yeah,
that, man.
yeah, that was crazy. So that was a rocket
Walter
ship
said
going.
bong bong.
That was a rocket ship going up, and it hit the dome.
Right, but that wasn't the sound, of course. They just hit the dome.
Oh, hold up, man. You said that was the sound at first, AD.
No, we were just
We
all
need to
saying
rewind the
dong.
tape.
Yeah, yo.
You're getting off topic with the sound. Okay, so we played that.
We need that sound effect in the beat. Yeah, exactly. I definitely would use that.
Yeah.
Y'all on Monk Bill.
Look at disagreeable.
Was it the disagreeable? What you mean?
What you saying now?
You said
He went and got a
reprogrammed.
AD pulled somebody out the crowd.
That's why, like, I don't make it a big deal.
More
It's like,
tea.
hey, you want to talk about it? We can talk about it.
More tea, more
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it's
But-
all good. It's all good. Look at what's the name laughing at us.
The Truman Show.
Yo.
Absolutely. We're in the Truman Show.
I think he was. I don't know. He can make that clear. I don't know if.
It's all
I
not
don't know if he
real.
was on your side with that one. But David Weiss, he's definitely going to come back on because he was going to come on soon. But Vinny said that he didn't. You know, we took some time or was moving, but definitely wanted him to come back, man. That was good. But
We shouldn't even be having this topic. It's just like
it's
be
those
so
conversations.
obvious. Yeah.
It's those conversations that this guy. What's his name again? The one who been to the edge of the earth.
Admiral Bird.
Admiral Bird. And it's like he has you know, we didn't even hear nothing from who's the guy who said went to the moon? Armstrong?
Louis
Yeah.
Armstrong.
Louis Armstrong. I think he's passed away already though.
Yeah. But this dude, Admiral
Admiral Rosen, what's his name?
Admiral Bird.
Admiral Bird.
I never heard of Admiral Bird, man.
Yeah, man. Because
Till now.
He's not supposed to.
Bless up, Killah. This is a shout out to okay, we don't supposed to hear his name. Well, he's like a secret.
He's not going to be on the news. You think
Where's
the
he at
news?
now?
Admiral Bird
Do you think the news
one
is
of the
giving you
ones-
actual information?
Admiral Bird, Dr. York talked about him as well. He's one of the ones who talked about the hollow earth.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But he never really spoke about no flat earth.
And said he'd been to the edge of the earth.
Yeah, he said there's extraterrestrials there and a bunch of other stuff. You know.
Oh, okay. We
You know
can
what
talk
I mean?
about that. We talk about that. Bless up. This is from Walter Edwards. Bless up, Killah Priest, the Podcraft family. It says, please reach out to Han. What's that? Han Priest Isaac. What's that?
Han Priest, Isaac, to
Yeah.
have on the show to talk about circumpopular stars.
Okay. All right, we definitely.
Han Priest Isaac, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll look it up
Okay.
and we'll check it out.
Circumpolar squares.
Bird was also a war hero. That's what someone else, Basara, said that. Hollow Earth. Well, there's a lot of things, man. There's a lot out there.
It's mind-boggling. That's
There's
the
a lot
thing.
to take in.
You have to want to go down that rabbit hole. That's why I try to limit.
I wanna come on. That's what I'm saying. We've been trying to go down the rabbit hole.
'Cause
The problem is, I don't think you probably because I think some of the film that you're showing us, It's like
you have to go out and do the research on your own.
Yeah.
To really look, you have to really want to. So you got to work
Take that
backwards.
rocket.
You got to try to prove the Earth is a ball first, and that's when you're
Easy
like,
though.
it's one of the easiest things in the world.
Yeah, that's
You
easy
think
as
it
hell to
is.
do.
Yeah.
You think it is, and then
No,
you.
it is. It is
But you got to
easy.
start with the NASA landings first. Okay, they
Sun,
lied
moon,
to
and
us 6
star.
times.
I mean, you could just look at the sun and the moon and say the Earth is the same as what you see.
As above,
Can
so
you?
below.
As above, so below.
Can you?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you could just say that.
Yeah, you can.
You can assume that.
No.
Well,
assume it.
you tell me a family. You tell me a family where everyone comes out human, and one of the family members just comes out
Retarded.
an animal.
Yeah, or something totally different than what's automatically.
We all
around
have
it.
round heads. Listen, the family, and this is I can go in. Yeah, I can go in. But I'm gonna just say, everyone's born with a round head. Some people have weird
Flat
little
heads,
shaped
yeah.
heads, but
Like on
you have a
Gumby.
head.
In the words of Jeff Goldblum, life finds a way.
Finds a way for what?
AD is high.
Life
Nah.
finds a way, man.
Find a way for
Escapes
it.
through boundaries. You watch
Oh, okay, we all have hands.
You watched Jurassic Park this.
Most
today.
of us have five
You
fingers,
was
right?
watching Jurassic Park.
But you understand what he's saying, though, AD?
Right.
You understand what he's saying?
Yeah,
He's saying
yeah.
that from life, all life is the same. So if the sun, moon, and stars are all round, how come they gonna have a cousin over here that's crazy?
Yeah.
Who's the crazy cousin?
All of us have 5 fingers, right?
Yeah.
You see what I'm
Why-
saying?
some- Why would the
people
Earth
do
be-
got. Some people do be born with like extra fingers and stuff like that.
Yeah, but
A sixth toe.
And the body. Well, in
That's true.
nature.
In nature, yeah.
Priest, we emulate that.
That's denaturing. I'm talking
do,
about
yeah.
perfect nature.
Right, right.
Forest grows trees. They all grow up.
Yes, and you're a tree.
Okay.
Your aura
Why would
is
the
a tree.
bo-
You
okay.
have roots.
Why would the celestial bodies change the Earth? Why would the Earth not be as the same as everything else out
It
in the
is
universe?
because it's based on torus fields. So all of those balls are torus fields, and we are inside the middle of a torus field, like an apple. So
Ooh, this is gonna be
we're not
real
physically
egotistic.
we're not physically the shape of a ball, but we have the ball torus field around us, just
That
like
don't
our
even
own
make no
ball.
sense.
Well,
AD.
the Earth is not totally round.
Wouldn't be
Everybody
twins.
knows that.
Yeah,
it's
it's
more,
not-
and
not
it's
totally
tilted on
round.
the.
It's round if you
on
count the
not
firmament on
flat.
top.
It's not, and it's tilted.
It's definitely not a spinning ball.
Here's the thing. Let
Like
me explain.
spinning
Let me explain
bottom.
something.
I got a flat hand. Go ahead. What
We're-
about a ball fist?
This would be considered a rock. This is what most scientists say. It's a
Yes.
lumpy rock.
Yes.
Gravity holds us together on this planet.
That's what they told
That's
you.
why you could say that,
Yeah,
but
he ain't gonna say
you
that.
he's
AD,
not going to. He
are
doesn't even
titties
agree
round?
with the scientific.
Hell yeah, those are the
fact of
mountains.
gravity.
Point, the
Yeah,
point.
On the
So,
Holy Land.
you know,
Okay.
all right.
Here's
you
one
sound
more. Here's
crazy,
one more.
bro.
Here's one more. Before I answer, the grains on the sand of a beach
Grains in the sand.
are all grain. All of them are similar.
Yes.
Yes.
Just like the cells in our
In
body.
the vast of the universe. Okay. Somebody calling in, and you know it's probably Can You Dig It? Of course it is.
Oh my God.
Santana, come on. Let's bring
Yeah,
Santana
of
up
course
in
it
here.
is. We
The
need
bathroom.
you. Can You Dig It? Come in
And
and help
Rasul
your
ran
brother.
away.
Hey, hold on. Let me make sure he lied. Yeah, you might just
AD is right.
okay.
Oh man,
So,
she Santana. See, there we
I
go,
heard you
man.
say-
There we go.
Listen. I heard y'all said that the sun, moon, and the stars. Wait a minute. Stars are round or stars star-shaped? You said that the sun, moon are both round, so the Earth must be round. So I guess the Earth
Yeah.
must look like a part of like a star too. Then, right?
That's what I'm saying. That's
Okay.
what I'm saying.
So here's one thing. How do we prove we have a dome? We have 2 scientific ways we know we're living under a dome. Number
Okay.
1, you can't have pressure without a lid. This is science. You cannot have pressure without a lid.
Okay.
But the
What's
biggest
that?
proof that you are
Coming on
born,
Zoom, man.
that we have.
Yeah, we gonna go ahead and Since we can't get David Winston, we just gonna go ahead and crush you real fast, Santana.
Come in,
All right, listen.
come in
Just
on
go ahead
Zoom.
and crush you real
All
fast.
right, don't talk about my mustache there. Leave my mustache out of it, okay?
All right, come on Zoom because we gonna need you full.
All right,
We
yeah.
need you in full mode for this one.
Yeah, we'll just go ahead and crush you real fast.
Full mode on this one.
put you up under the can
Get him on
crusher.
Zoom because AD needs this help. We're gonna give him this work today.
It's not to help me, it's to help you.
Hey, I
what
told
I'm
you
saying?
if you prove it's flat, let's go. Because we live on a flat Earth. No one have done it.
David Weiss kind of already did it. We got to go back to the episode.
Yeah.
Well, we'll just bring him back.
See, I'm gonna tell you
Let's bring
something.
him
See, me and Santana went all the way out to Houston and met Santana.
Okay.
And me, his
take that
his
down.
wife, and my wife and him, we all had a four-way discussion. Oh, the tea, I'm tripping. You know, I'm high as hell.
I know, we all tea drunk right now.
But we all
Right,
had a
bro.
discussion, so it was like, yo, about the flat Earth, and not to give away Santana's points, but I'm gonna go ahead and give it away.
Yeah.
Yeah. They
You know,
talking-
he's an optician, so he deals with lenses just like I deal with lenses.
Wow.
So one of his main points was that how a rainbow was made, and that you have to have some kind of lens in order to make a rainbow.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so we go, Bill. He coming at it from a whole different science.
All right, let's hear it.
You know what I'm
Let's
saying?
hear it. Let's
So
hear it.
but we go crush that.
That's
though.
Ray told me the only
crush
way.
that.
He said, Ray said the only way is flat Earth. Please.
You don't want to look
Should I
at it
just
like
accept
crushing
it?
it. You got to look
Should I-
at it
No, I
like
gotta crush it, AD, because
Should I just accept
I don't just look at knowledge as just being knowledge. Knowledge is programming.
it. Right. So you got to make sure that you are not programmed yourself by verifying.
I'm not.
By verifying
trying
that
to do it.
program.
Yeah, yeah,
Do
yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because
let's see if-
at the end of the
let's see
day,
if I'm
you gotta enter this kind of knowledge without any ego. The ego must not be there because
Well,
it's
see,
that.
y'all got the ego.
Yeah, y'all got the ego. Don't
Y'all
try to
said
throw,
that- y'all
don't try
said
to
all
throw
the
that at us
planets
over
are
here.
good.
Y'all got to come without the
You-
ego.
you're
No, I'm not
trying to-
saying you
Come
have
on,
ego. I'm
priest,
not
man.
saying you have ego.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
You're
is.
trying to
no,
use you're trying to use theories
You
and
have to
present
go
it as
into it.
facts, and you can't do that.
That's what they're giving us theories.
You said
Well,
that.
no, they're giving you guys theories. You guys are coming up with your own theories and going against the
They
scientific
have you.
method.
You think you live on a spinning ball?
That sounds like ego.
But when you Google,
Or rather, I say a spinning rock.
according
you making your point.
Here's the thing.
As is not as
their
a
own
frisbee.
science is off.
It's not a frisbee. It's not a.
It's not a
you know,
spinning ball.
Well, again, the Earth is tilted.
Look at their math.
You got to prove that. Here comes your boy.
All right.
Here comes
Look
your
at their
boy.
math.
He's in the building. He's in
It's already been proven.
100
Please
miles.
come and help your brother out because AD is under so much fire right now.
Every 100 miles.
We not sparing, and
Hey,
please
AD.
don't spare us, brother. If you
AD,
if you got the
When
point,
we tell you to pull
please
stuff up,
prove
man,
it.
you can't put your ego in it and only put up half of what we say.
I never did that. There's no
Oh
ego.
yeah.
I see you being a little bit biased, AD, a
Can't
few
do that.
times now.
I'm trying to help y'all.
Now, when you talk
We the
about
ones that
ego,
need help.
I'm
you,
trying to help y'all.
When you say that we are different from the rest of the planet, I mean, rest of the celestial bodies out there, that's an ego.
Man.
talking about?
AD, huh?
But can y'all hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so
Please
you're
help
talking
me.
about the sun, moon, and the stars.
Yeah,
So that means the stars must be round too, according to you guys' logic,
exactly.
right?
Yes.
Right. So let me tell you why. See, here's how it works.
My best knowledge of it is go ahead.
Mother Nature is woman energy, and whenever a woman does something, she leaves a receipt.
But see, you wrong off the
Okay.
jump. You wrong off the jump, Santana.
Let's give him a
because
chance. Yeah.
nature isn't just woman energy; it's woman and man energy.
Dig it. Listen,
Okay.
listen. Okay, man.
Hold that
Mr.
clip. Hold that clip.
I apologize.
Hold that clip right there, yo.
So, but let's just say like this.
Yeah, he
Women.
did he get knocked out? Did he come in the ring?
No. I just got stunned.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's bring it back. Let's go.
Women leave a receipt for everything that they do. Okay? So the reason why we know, not think, that we are living under a dome is for two reasons. You cannot have pressure without a lid. That's science. But number two, the rainbow is your proof of a dome.
You see what I'm saying, Lord? See, I told you was gonna come in with.
That's
Okay,
right.
okay. He's getting
So let me
jazzy
explain
now.
to you.
What are you talking about?
Let me
Okay, explain that. Explain that.
Explain to you. Okay.
The rainbow
Have
is
you
the
ever
proof
seen
of
a-
them.
Have you ever seen a bubble?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, you blow a bubble and you notice there's a rainbow pattern and lights on the bubble, right?
Yep.
The reason why is because there's air inside the bubble and the air is trying to push its way out and causing friction. And when you cause friction against an object, it causes a streak. Can you dig it? Go and put your windshield wipers on and put foam on a glass and wipe it back and forth. You'll see a rainbow. So every time it rains, the clouds rub against the atmosphere of the firmament, and you get the rainbow. You have to have friction for a rainbow. Use your common sense. Wash your windows, wash a mirror, spray some water on it, wipe it. Before it starts squeaking, you get the rainbow. It's happening up there, gentlemen. Common sense.
Common
Man,
sense.
that don't make no damn sense at all. And I'm not even going to entertain you guys tonight. I'm just let y'all make fools out of yourself and let scientists watch this. You know what I'm saying? And then they can, real scientists don't argue with you people, yo.
History, they're going to laugh at
You don't sit up here and say a rainbow.
Let me ask you a
he
question.
just said the rainbow proves that's why the Earth is flat.
No, you said it got to
Debunker, yeah.
Come on, I'm not even going to go. It's so easy. It's just pointless to do
rainbow-
because we're going to be arguing back and forth. I'm not going to do that, man.
break it down with
You do it.
science, though.
You do
See
it.
a
You want me to do it?
rainbow
All right,
you do it.
after
All right,
it
I'm
rains.
I'm over it. I'm over
You
it.
made a little sense there.
Nah, really.
All right,
he's
so
not.
Question.
Yeah.
He's
They
not.
call
He
it
doesn't
a
make any sense.
rainbow because it appears after it rains.
Right?
So, what happens when you go to your car wash, when you look at a bubble, when you look at suds on the ground, you see that rainbow action you see? It's friction. Wash your window, wash your mirror. Before it gets completely dry, you see all the colors of the rainbow before it gets completely dry.
What do that have to do with us in the dome, though?
Oh, that's because it's rubbing against the dome. You have to rub your water against something. Spray water on your windshield and then wipe it. It's wiping against the dome. That is your proof. You can't just have a random beam of light. What is it reflecting off of?
You had me, but now you just hold on. Let's break it down. See, every time they get me a little bit, then
They don't get you. They don't get you.
He said that it's wiping against the dome. Now
he's talking about that dome.
Hanzo,
he showed you
Hanzo
the rocket,
said
he said
okay.
the rocket hit the thing, right?
Yeah.
He's talking about that dome, the false dome that they think is up there.
What's the dome made out of?
Firmament and dome is not the same, moron.
Listen, the firmament is spoke upon in Genesis. And understand that the firmament
It's not the same though. You're like, oh my God.
All right.
Firmament, it comes from the Hebrew word brakia, brother.
What the hell does that have to do?
It has everything. Her word brakia means
that's theatrics, man. We dealing with science. It doesn't even matter what the daggone word means.
We're talking about science then. Who is the scientist? I am the scientist. Understand, if we're talking about science, if we're going to play the science game, then I can play science with you because I am the scientist of how light works. I'm the only one on this planet who fixed something no one else fixed regarding light. So I'm the scientist on this panel if you want to talk about credentials. Is that right, man, Kepera?
I mean, you ain't the only scientist on
Absolutely.
here.
But I'm the only bona fide scientist that you know. So I can speak.
I'm a scientist too.
Thank you.
I'm a scientist too.
I'm saying you're a scientist.
Let me break it down what you're saying. Let me hold on. Let me break it down. Now when you was talking about the bubble and how the pressure, you saying that the pressure,
the air is trying to get out of the bubble, and because the air pushing against the water, it causes friction.
But listen. If I go to a waterfall, right? Doesn't a waterfall make a rainbow?
Yes.
Okay, so listen, hold up.
Yes.
But the waterfall make it. Listen, let me finish it. I understand. I understand. I know how rainbows are occurred. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Keep
so
coming.
being that a rainbow itself, right, can show you that, you know what I'm saying, a spectrum of light can be occurred. When you see rainbows after the rain, it's not because the water is pushing up against some firmament. It's because the light spectrums are being cut due to the water. Water can cut light. Yes, it can. You telling me water can't cut light?
Water can refract light.
That's the same thing.
No, it does not. It's not the same thing.
Yes,
water
it
can
is.
refract light. It is not. And as an optician, you should know better.
Yeah.
Refracting light and refracting are two different things. They're not even nowhere in the same
Okay, but
No. What you trying to say, and see, this is how your argument is destroyed. When you fly in the airplane, right, the higher the altitude you go, the less air there is, which lets you know that it's not pushing up against nothing. It means that the gravitational force of the Earth is keeping the molecules close to the surface of the Earth.
So there you go.
How do you
right
have
there.
pressure?
Thanks, young brother.
How does one have pressure
Hold on, we give
with
you-
no
Keep
lid?
it going. Keep it going.
How does one have pressure with no lid? You scientists
Easy.
tell me how to
Listen,
have pressure with
easy.
no lid.
Because the pressure is not coming from the outside, it's coming from the Earth. The Earth
So
is the
you're
one that's
saying
applying
that
the pressure
you're-
because of the
you're
magnetic
so-
field
so
that the
you're
Earth
saying
gives
that-
off
so
because the field of the
So if you're
Earth
saying
gives
that
off
the
magnetism
sky is a
itself.
vacuum, if you're saying the sky is a vacuum, right?
Yeah.
If the sky is a vacuum, you're saying that
why is this?
Go ahead. The sky is a vacuum. Go ahead.
Why is the sky vacuum?
Because
I don't want to
that's-
go too
Because
far.
it's the absence of molecules.
There you go.
They
There
call
you
it,
go.
this is what science has told them.
No, we're talking about what it actually is. What it actually is the absence of molecules. That's what space
think-
is. The absence of
think-
molecules.
You think it's an
The absence of atoms.
Right.
You think it's an infinite expanding of what you see above you is what you think. Is what you think you're looking at. And it is a vacuum. So how are you going to have a vacuum and pressure? If you have a vacuum, in order for a vacuum to work, it has to be pressurized.
It's pressurized by the
works.
magnetism of the Earth. The Earth's magnetism itself is strong enough to keep the molecules on the planet. That's why they don't float off into space.
Exactly.
Because the Earth has a
why-
gravity field itself.
Electromagnetic
here's why
field,
I
my
know-
friends.
Here's why I know you haven't researched it.
How?
Because if you guys simply looked at the curve map, it's impossible for every 100 miles you have
6,000 feet of curvature.
When
a curvature.
Listen, when you fly an airplane, right? Listen. When you
The-
fly
the
an
math-
airplane, listen. When you
if you
fly
We
an
can't talk over
airplane,
each other because it's confusing.
okay,
people.
go ahead.
Yeah,
Finish.
If you just do the math, like if y'all
Hold on, I'll be
believe
right back.
numbers
Go ahead.
in math, if you do the math, the numbers are irrefutable. They're irrefutable, 100%. The problem is all of y'all love these. I don't see how y'all don't see that the people who told y'all that the Earth is
Look at
flat,
AD,
is the
you
same
helping
one
them out,
that told
AD?
y'all slaves. It's like
AD helping them
you're getting
out.
the same
Of course he
information.
is.
Y'all can't. It's like this. It's like McCupera knows the system is garbage,
Yeah.
but he likes Elon Musk, and it's like,
Yeah.
listen.
I like
if
his
you
cars.
go-
I do.
No,
You like his
think
cars,
he's
Lord?
smart. You think he's smart.
Yeah, I don't know
let me
too much about Elon Musk. I want to go into that because
Let me tell you why Elon Musk was able to.
Hold on,
become-
now we got to finish on the bill. Let me speak on what you were saying. Don't try to change the subject. Hold on.
Oh no, I'm gonna
So
eat you
listen,
up
listen.
like McCupera.
Listen.
oh, it's on tonight.
So
Okay.
listen.
Gloves are off.
So what you were saying about how, you know what I'm saying, space is a vacuum and
No.
Earth itself. No, listen.
No,
Let me
I'm
finish.
not saying that.
You
I'm
said
saying your science.
Uh-huh.
Your science says space is a vacuum.
Yeah.
I know it's garbage.
Yeah.
Your science says
because
that.
I'm gonna tell you how it is.
So-
See, in reality, you only have two: the absence of and the abundance of. So Earth itself is the abundance of life, and space is the absence of it. So space is the absence of atoms and molecules. So when you go in the airplane, the higher you go, the less molecules there is. That's the natural fact from anytime you study becoming an airplane pilot. The higher you go, you have to put on an oxygen mask. You know why? Because there is no oxygen the higher you go. That's a scientific fact.
So you
That's
said
why,
that there's
listen,
no
that's why when you
molecules?
inside of
You
a...
said space, there's no
Go
molecules.
ahead.
We're gonna do it, but yeah, we're gonna do it one by one. Why you cut my mic off? You didn't want me to help?
No, because you were talking to Rasul and it was bleeding
okay.
through.
Go ahead.
So the rest of those planets out there, what are the ones that y'all
No, they
think are
trying to
planets
jump
up in the
us.
sky? What do you think those are made up of? If they're not made up out of molecules?
What?
They are. And
So
you
you
can see the
said
space.
after-
Listen, that's
I
you
want-
just proving my point. You can see the
No, no.
space between each planet, right?
So what I'm saying is, so you're
Am I
saying
right?
that-
Am I right?
No.
When I
first
go
off-
look, when I look at the moon, right? The moon isn't attached to the Earth. It's floating in space, correct?
No.
It's not.
It is floating in the firmament. It is in the firmament, and
Come
it
on,
is
man.
a portal. It's in the firmament. It's a portal.
I think. Why don't you pull up? AD? Why don't you pull up?
Hold on. Let's not
okay.
cut each other off.
Yeah.
Finish what you're saying.
I'm not trying to be disrespectful.
Cat Daddy, go ahead.
But like, you think like when people look at this, when people look at a flat Earth and look at how it works, they always look at it from a point of view of how do we say a superioristic perspective. How do we say?
The planet Risk.
Let
me see it.
No, superior. So basically, everyone always says, "Where's the curve?"
Yeah.
And they always want to see. They always want to look and think the curve is down, like they want to think it's down.
Yeah, that's what I would think.
Right, but no one ever remembers that if we're living on a ball, that means that the other side of the world, the curve is supposed to be up. You understand what I'm saying? If you're thinking about looking at the curve down when we look at our perspective, the other side of the world, the opposite side of the ball, their curve is supposed to go up, not down.
Can I break that down? You can.
Yeah,
When you fly an airplane, right? When you fly an airplane, you have to constantly adjust your airplane according to what? Hold, listen. Let me finish. You have to constantly adjust your airplane according to what? The horizon. The horizon. Correct. Correct. You have to constantly.
Remember horizon.
Let me finish. Don't try to use that. Don't be using that. You don't even understand what that means, yo.
Yeah. Horus rising. He's saying Horus rising.
Don't try to use comedic science to put forth your theory, man. And they believe that the comedics believe that the sun was round, and they believe that the earth was round.
Everything is a gradual
Don't try
effect.
to use that.
The same way that the higher the altitude you go, the less oxygen you have. The further you go, the more you have to adjust your plane to the horizon to stay on course.
But they never have to adjust.
Do you have
they
a
do
problem?
have to adjust. I've flown their planes before.
You don't have to adjust for curvature.
Yes, you do.
There's no curvature.
There is curvature.
The pilots admit it.
He's gonna come out.
I got a question. Do you have a problem with every single flight planted in the world, every single one without exception, being done by NASA?
What do you mean? What does that have to do with the bill?
Every airline in the world gets all of their flight patterns from NASA. Not one.
What does that have to do with you saying that the Earth is a firmament?
Okay. Do you not see that you're getting your information from the same people, brother?
No, I'm getting my information from nature. I don't know what you're talking about.
Check it. So here you go. Why weren't you not able to travel during Corona when it first started? Was it because of the countries or because of the borders? Why couldn't you fly? Do you know it
what
was
does that have to do with the Earth being flat?
Perfect. Well, let me
Red herring alert.
All right. I got to ask him this question from
Okay, go
the
ahead.
chat room
Okay,
after
no
this.
doubt,
So
no doubt.
let's get this chat room out so we won't get back.
That's called a red herring you just used.
Yeah, I put up.
Hey, Russell, that's a nice jacket, Russell.
You know, red herring is a fish. I had to look that up one day.
Oh yeah,
It is.
Yeah,
They also use intellectual terms, meaning to divert from the real point.
Yeah, but I
that
had
the
to find
person-
out what the herring was because you said all the
research you
time.
had, Russell.
The red
Very
herring
nice stuff.
fallacy.
It's a
thank you, brother.
The red herring is a smoked fish. We need to get some too. All right. Go ahead, Cat Daddy. You was. Oh, hold on. We got a quick question for you. Before Chris wants to know where we at, AD, because I can't even see from here.
It depends on which one you want to do. We can go backwards
I want to go to the first one.
Okay, so
Yeah,
we did Truman Show. We did this one.
Nah, they want to ask why is the bubble around? From that.
Why are bubbles spherical shaped?
Yeah. Who's that? Harry Zoe. They want to know why is a bubble spherical shaped.
Great question. That's a great question.
Let's go.
That's a great question. Because you blow it that way. The circle is square. You know, the circle is a square. I'm sorry.
No. It don't blow that way. It naturally forms that way.
Of course. No, it's a great question. It's a great question. So it does naturally form that way, but it's naturally forming that way because what you're doing is it's not really a bubble. You're really just tying a circle.
How you tying a circle?
Let's just listen, brother. Listen, come on. This is an exchange of energy, Rasul number 2.
Rasul,
Why you putting you? I'm just listening, brother. I'm just listening. I'm just listening to you, brother.
Okay, think about
You
it.
just throwing me in.
Think about it, Steve. So all what happens is when you put the air in it, and the bubble, the rest of the bubble arises and attaches to itself and creates one. You understand? When you blow your bubble, you've blown a bubble. But my point is saying that it's simple. The rainbow on the bubble happens from the air trying to push its way out. It's the friction that causes your spectrum. That's
you didn't answer the question though.
Why is, oh well, listen, I just told you.
Why is the sky blue? Why is water wet?
Because there's water up there.
Huh?
Now you still went around the whole question, Santana. We asked you, why does a bubble
I just think
form?
okay.
No, you tried to say that it was man-made. We're not going for that.
No.
Yes, you
No,
just
I
did. You
like
just said that you blow in the air and it turned into a bubble. And the bubble will form whether man blows into it or not.
What bubble are you talking about? Are you talking about like a bubble from
get Andy too.
A soap bubble.
Right. The bubble, think about it when you blow a bubble. You're blowing the bubble and the air and the water wraps around itself. That's all it is. The same way when you have a half a bubble on top of your water, it's the water and it's an air pocket.
So hold up. Hey, hold up, Santana.
I know what he's saying.
You stepping on your own toes. You
I
say
see
that.
what he's saying.
So listen.
Y'all trying to be argumentative.
No, listen. All molecules are circular, correct?
Incorrect.
No?
Incorrect.
Name me a molecule that's not circular.
Nah, he's
First off, you
hold
said
up, man. No.
One at a
Name
time,
me a
y'all.
molecule that's not circular.
First off, a molecule is a part of an atom. So before we can say what a molecule is, you break it down to an atom, and an atom isn't always circular. An atom starts a particular way. It starts the spot, but it's a little frustrating because y'all haven't
studied. Come on, man.
No. I see what he's saying. All right, so the flat. He's saying that one of those bubbles, because it do be bubbles like when they fall on the ground, they be a little dome or something like that.
Yeah.
And it's
We are
always
inside
a
that
rainbow
bubble.
on them. Exactly. That's always
The bubble is a bubble.
I need to knock it off, man.
We are in the inside, like an apple. Cut an apple in half.
The problem is
That's
y'all
what I
been
told you.
separated from
Torus
your
film.
knowledge.
Let me ask you a
Y'all
question.
been separated from your knowledge, and y'all listen to science that you don't understand.
So
instead of
a
trusting
bubble.
God.
How big is the sun?
We can't get into these nuances. The best way to approach this subject is to know that
Y'all still not answering my question, though.
that there is missing curvature. We can't find curvature, and isn't that interesting?
Nah.
If you want to discover this more, we should all independently do your own research. Because there's people watching right now that don't even care, and they don't want to go because their mind doesn't want to go
trying
that way.
to
And that's
figure out-
fine. That's totally fine. We don't have to go this way. You know what I mean?
We going here
But I know
today.
you're curious.
Nah. So Santana,
Yes,
hold
sir.
on. Let me ask you a question.
Try it.
So you said
said
that
Santana,
atoms,
right.
Right.
aren't all circular, right?
Correct.
Then what other shapes are they?
Pull up an atom.
That's what I'm saying. Just
pull
pull
it
the
up.
atoms up.
Atoms
The
are-
Could you
definition.
please help us out.
Hang
Pull up
on.
an atom.
I'm
'Cause
typing
he
it
won't
right
pull
now.
up the atom.
I'm pulling up an
I'm
atom
trying
right
to make
now.
the point that a molecule
just doesn't prove anything.
A molecule is a larger version of is atom. Is more than one atom. An atom is smaller than a molecule.
And pull up
And
an
you said
Eve
that-
too.
And you said that there's no molecules in space. So I'm simply trying to say to you, I don't think y'all exactly know what.
Space is the absence of atoms and molecules.
So what I'm saying is, you said there's no atoms and molecules in space. Then how are you saying we got trillions of planets out there? Because if they're all built by atoms and molecules, how can you
No,
say
we're
there's
saying
no-
what space is. Now, of course, you have planets and stars in space, but space itself, not the planets. Planets are the abundance of atoms and molecules, and space is the absence of atoms and
So you think
molecules.
that-
That's the duality of it. One
Gotcha.
that
You think-
is and one that ain't.
So you think that the space in between you consider the space in between the planets, nothing in between there.
Meaning that if you look at space itself, space
Right.
is the absence of atoms and molecules. That's what
Incorrect.
space
What about-
is.
What about dark matter? What about dark matter? And what
That's
about
matter.
black holes? What about black holes?
What is black holes? What is a black hole?
The black hole is supposed to hit again. Your science. Your
Yeah.
science says
The black hole is the opposite of what the sun is. The sun projects light out. That a black hole
Sucks it in.
Sucks
Go
it
ahead,
in.
break it down.
Wrong. Your
No,
science.
that's the duality of it.
Wrong. Your
All
science.
right, so tell us what a
not
black
mine.
hole is.
Your science
You
says
explain
that
to
a
us what it
black
is.
Hold on, bro.
hole
Let him
is
talk.
a-
Let him talk. Go ahead.
Your science says that a black hole is a collapsed star. It says
Okay.
your science.
Okay.
Your science
Now let me break
says-
that down for you. Let me break it down for you. And this is just.
Let me break it down even
No.
further.
Let me break it down for you.
One at
Real
a
simple
time,
and
one at a-
plain.
one
Real
at a
simple
time,
and
one
plain.
at a time, y'all. Let's get
Everything in
order.
the universe is the same. So man and woman could be the representation of both. A man itself is the sun. That's why we always affiliated with it being a positive energy, because it projects energy out the same way a man projects energy out. When you're looking at a black hole, you're looking at the feminine representation of what the sun is. So one is outer, meaning that it's pushing energy out, and the other one is pulling energy in. The same way a woman, what does she do? Pull energy in. So being that we're made of the universe, we do the same things that the universe would do. So when you're looking at a sun, you're looking at the male representation of the universe. When you're looking at the black hole, you're looking at the female representation of the universe, the outer and the inner.
I thought you said the moon was the opposite of the sun.
It is. On a
So
different,
the moon-
a different
the moon
aspect of meaning.
and
When
the
I say
black hole
listen,
are
listen.
both opposites of
No,
the
no,
sun?
listen. When I say the
Y'all two
moon,
can't talk at the same time. One at a time.
That's all right.
Let's
when
get
I
it
say the
ordered.
moon, when I say the
my bad.
moon is a opposite of the sun, I mean that the moon itself is the opposite because it does not give off life. It's a completely dead rock, whereas the sun itself is a projection of energy and life. So they're opposite in that form. That's why they relate to women, because they go through the same cycle that a woman goes through. But it's the opposite of the sun, because the sun itself is a life being, whereas the moon itself is a non-life being, meaning that there is no life on it, it's just a dead rock. That's the opposite. But when we're talking about
That we've never been to.
the feminine and the masculine energy of the universe, you're talking about
He
the
just
man
threw a
being
little
the sun.
jab in there.
Yeah. And then the black hole being
man.
exactly what it is, the black hole. And we all know what a black hole do. Right?
So black hole is, your science says, your science, not mine. Your science defines a black hole as a collapsed star. And you know what?
Hey,
Quick question. What's closer to the moon or Mars? What's close to the moon or Mars?
Better
What would
find-
you call a female? Is a female a collapsed star?
The female is Eve. Eve is the moon.
You understand what I'm
she
saying?
represents emotions.
Meaning that she's bringing in energy the same way a collapsed star would. Meaning that instead of her energy being projected outwards, being projected inward.
Okay.
That's
so
sun and moon.
No. That's black hole in the sun. That's why it's called a collapsed star, because it's the opposite of what happens.
Okay. So Mars is further away than the moon, right? So we've been to the moon, and we've got pictures.
So
and
we've
drones.
been to the moon.
Yeah, I'm
Supposedly.
calling your science. Right, you've been to the moon, and we got drones on Mars right now. And according to the astronauts, what's my name?
Louis
not what's her name?
Armstrong.
Not Lance. Buzz.
Who?
They
Buzz
left.
Lightyear.
They left Aldrich.
Buzz
Buzz
Aldrin.
Aldrin, yeah.
They left their uniforms on the moon. Okay, so
Mandela
if we have cameras and we can go to Mars with drones, why can you not take a camera and point it at the moon and see what's on the moon?
You say what? Man, you changed the whole bill. You didn't even
again.
build
I'll
on what I
say it
was
again.
talking about,
I'll
Santana.
say it
Red
again.
herring.
Go ahead, say it again.
Okay, check it out. So, if Mars is further away than we are,
Okay.
and we're supposed to have the ability to send drones to Mars,
Right,
and the cameras there,
right.
and Buzz Aldrin and my man cosmonaut uniform on the moon.
Real, right?
However, when we were asked to look at the moon,
Yo, man.
we don't have a
You
telescope.
can't even scratch my
I
knee.
can find anything.
He chose well.
The cat in here up under the table, yo.
Yo, and then
Oh,
you go
what
attack.
you
Attacking niggas,
And
yo.
he did that.
Sorry about that.
That's all right. Yo,
So-
he really scratched my knee. He was like, "Meow." Go ahead, Mojito. Yeah, I think he believes the earth is flat. Go ahead.
So yeah. How do you answer that?
Somebody
You
asked
still ain't
why.
answered what I had said, though, Santana. You ran away from the question with another question.
No. I asked a very specific. No, it wasn't that. It's simple. What I'm trying to say to you, brother, is this: before any of us went to school,
Before I let go.
we saw the moon when we were children, and it looked like it was very close. We went to school, and then they taught us.
So now
in
you're
school,
projecting knowledge, man. What made you think that I thought that the moon was very close?
Listen, check it out. Check it out. So everybody except me, Kepler, thought the moon was close.
How close is the moon?
How close the moon?
Yeah, how close is
thought
the
it was
moon?
close.
AD?
You thought the
The
moon was
moon
close?
and the
dog?
sun.
No.
The moon and the sun are about
It
approximately
appears to be close,
5,000
but
miles
it's not
away.
close.
It's
Hold
close.
on, hold on.
It's very close.
How close is the moon?
Approximately about 5,000 miles
this is-
away. Both the moon and the sun.
You
Both of
still
them.
ain't put up what an atom looked like, AD, but that's cool.
We can do that. Here you go.
Well, see,
Hold
you
on,
can
he
see
what I'm
said, he
saying,
said the
yo.
moon and the sun is 5,000 miles.
about
Miles?
5,000 miles away. About 5,000. You're being lied to.
There's
Yeah,
an
5,000 miles away. If the moon
Okay.
was that
Do
close,
anybody y'all? Do any of you know what a light year
That's
is?
closer than Virginia. Huh? That's
No,
like a trip to Virginia, right?
no.
how far is
Virginia's
it?
about 1,200 miles, something like that.
100 miles. Okay.
California, no, about 3,000 miles. About 3,000 miles. But
Oh, so that's a little bit off. So let's take it down to maybe Atlanta.
what are we talking about?
what you talking about? 5? You saying like
You said the
5,000
sun and the
miles?
moon is 5,000 miles above the Earth.
About 5,000 miles. Yeah, give or take.
Is it in the dome or out the dome?
In
It is
the dome.
It is inside of it. The sun, the moon, the stars, everything. And listen,
What's
I
the
know
dome?
y'all don't like the Bible, but
Yeah.
even Enoch, if y'all follow Enoch, and if y'all
I love
follow
Enoch. Come on, let's talk about Enoch.
Enoch, the book tells you about it.
He disappeared.
The book tells you specifically about the firmament. The book tells you about the firmament.
What book is this?
Specifically,
Said
the
the
book
book
of
of Enoch.
Enoch.
Book of Enoch.
The book
So
of
you
Enoch.
gonna use a biblical tell instead of actual
No.
science?
I'm the science. This right
Okay.
here. See, when every time I make a pair of glasses and they work, that proves my science works.
Yeah.
So I'm just going backwards for y'all because my science
AD,
couldn't
pull up
work
the atom, yo. Pull up an atom,
if you
AD.
was on a spinning ball. So, but my whole point is this. My whole point is this.
Adam.
If you
That's
if you go back to
Is it
the
round?
Bible, whether you go to your
course.
Bible or not, your
There's
Bible
stuff
tells
around
you.
it. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
is the atom round?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this whole planet is made up of atoms, and atoms are round, but the planet itself ain't round.
Correct.
Correct. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I know.
So basically, your logic is. Let me tell you how flawed a logic this is.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
So everything should be round. If your logic was any bit logical, we wouldn't have a tree. We wouldn't have you or
Is
me.
a tree round?
No, it's not.
The
It's
fruit
not?
is.
A tree
A
isn't
tree
round.
is not round.
It's
a
not.
tree is not round. People are not brown.
It's
Elephants
Taurus fields.
are not
Oh,
We're all
brown.
Taurus
show me a
fields.
square tree.
Show me a round tree.
Easy. Pull up a tree,
I'm
AD.
not-
AD,
I
pull up
am
a
not
tree.
using-
Let
It's
him
an egg.
complete what he trying to say, Lord. just
I'm
let him
not
talk. Go ahead. Get
I'm
your
not
thing
using
on.
I'm not using the argument that because everything started off wet, that the whole world is wet.
Right.
You're using the argument because something started off a circle that everything's a circle. Well, if that's the case, then everything should be a circle. There's a tree that is not a circle. There's a man that is not a circle. There's an elephant. There's a camel. Everything are not circular. I
Yes,
think
they
a
are.
star, the sun, the moon, and the stars. You're talking about three things in the sky. Well, a star is not circular, and it's right there with the sun and the moon. So
Okay, prove
a
it's not.
cloud
Prove
is
it.
with
He's
the
not
sun,
proving
moon,
anything.
and stars.
He ain't
It is
proving
not
nothing.
circular.
Yeah.
So
Cloud
just
isn't
because-
circular either?
Santana, we got a submission here from one of the chat,
Oh, yeah,
and it's
we
gonna
know.
show. It's gonna show a little something here. Let me make sure that you can get seen here. 1 second.
Flat earthers, come out wherever you are. They all
No,
in the
it's
chat room.
flat earthers. No, listen. I'm telling y'all.
Everybody in there ain't
Anytime-
flat earthers though, so don't try to say everybody's in there a
Anytime-
flat earth guy, man. Come on, yo.
Oh, this nigga made a whole pizza crust maze.
Okay. You can see this too, right, Santana?
That's the wall. That's the glaciation
At the
wall right
center,
there.
we've got what we now know as the Garden of Eden. So anyone who's been following our videos will know about this. The
I can't
Garden of
hear him,
Eden's
though.
at the center.
This nigga made a
Hold
whole
on.
pizza
This is
crust.
where we are. Here, the second ring. There's an outer ring
Can't believe they teaching this.
and an
bullshit.
outer ring outside that, all separated by these mountains, what we call the Antarctica ice wall. Okay, this is our South Pole, the Antarctica. And the North Pole, there is a mountain range separating us from the worlds at the center, from Eden. from Shambhala, Hyperborea. Okay? And outside, they've got their own wall separating from this. This last one is got the greatest one. It's called the Loka Mountains in Vedic scriptures. These are the Loka Mountains, the great mountains. Right? And these are the last mountains before the torus field, the cosmic egg. Okay? So beyond this, there is no land. It's the cosmic egg blocking us out from the void outside.
The void.
Right? So let's focus on the center, on where we are, and what that might look like.
This nigga made a whole pizza
There's
dish.
some really important bits. Okay. Around each of these four worlds is also in torus field. So remember, this is in the torus field. Each of these worlds also has its own torus field cocooning it. So there's a torus field around this outer world. There's a torus field around this one. There's a torus field around that one. And there's a torus field at the center.
So,
okay? And what that would look like, essentially...
I'll play just a little more and then I'll stop it.
No, but where are we at, though?
He said we in the center jail cell.
It's something like this. Okay? From our perspective, from where we are. Right? Almost like those Russian dolls. Right? So there's one at the center, a torus field like that. There's one on the outside, on the outer world, a bigger one. Then there's a bigger one on the outside.
Okay,
so
what's
you agree
that?
with that, Santana? You agree
Now,
with that?
I noticed something very
Quick
interesting
question,
about
AD.
this.
Hold on, question.
These toroidal...
What's that around the flat Earth?
I think that, so. That's a torus field.
Torus fields.
So
those are the fields because we aren't
like gravity.
No one knows who we are. You don't know where you are. These are fields that surround us. No one finds it strange that the year after they found Antarctica, they came with the Antarctic Accord and won't allow nobody to go there. There is no African nations or no brown or black nations that's part of the Antarctic Accord because you can't go there.
No one niggas go to an ice city.
How do you know it's an ice city, McKepper?
Because it's cold.
How do you know it's cold, McKepper?
Because it's at the South Pole.
You know it's cold because somebody told you it's cold. Did you go there?
Is it hot?
No. His answer is this.
It was like
the
medium warm. Good weather.
The Earth is flat. There ain't no North and South Pole. According
none
to
of us been there.
There's no South Pole.
There's but there's a North Pole.
There's a
Are there animals over
Get
there?
hell out of here, yo. Ain't nobody believe
Crazy,
that.
right?
No, it's not crazy. It sounds
Are
stupid.
I know, right?
Are there animals over there?
Absolutely. Antarctica is bigger than America.
Okay.
It's bigger than America, but you're not allowed to go. And the Encyclopedia in 1948, I believe, the Encyclopedia Britannica, the explorers talked about the dome. They even gave the positioning of the location of the dome.
Hold on. I just want to get verification that you agree with this dude that came up here with the 3 pizza crust joints.
Those are torus fields. Those are torus fields, yes.
So you agree with him, right?
Yes.
So we just want to get this on record.
Yes.
So you're saying this 3-dimensional model that he came up with, showing the 3 rings, like Lords of the Rings, the 3 rings of the Earth and their crust, right, is a complete representation of everything that you believe in.
What 3 rings are you talking about, brother?
The one he just showed.
No, because I'm looking at this pizza and I'm seeing 2 rings.
Okay, well, back it up, AD, where he got the second, and the 3rd ring. Go back a little bit more.
Who is? First of all, who is that guy?
I don't know, man.
Who is that, AD?
There you go, right there.
It was
So
a
you agree
video
with that
submitted
model
by
right
the
there?
apothecary.
But whoever he is, he's smart.
Somebody
You agree with that right there?
See, my belief.
The birthday cake.
My belief is yes. That's my belief. Can I prove that? No, I cannot. Can I prove light is not spinning and bending? Yes, I can. That is my belief. I believe that to be the truth. I can't prove it because we are not allowed to go any further than the walls. So I can't tell you what's on the other side. That's a belief. But factually, I can tell you 100% that the sun is not 93 million miles away, and it could not come through this vacuum that you're talking about and create a complete stream when it touches the land. My technology cannot work without it. It's weird that I'm arguing with technology that y'all know that works, and y'all don't know theirs. It's like, think about how offensive it is if mine you can play with and physically make yourself. Theirs you can't. And you're arguing for them, and you can't recreate what they're doing. You're
Santana.
arguing against yourself.
Ain't nobody arguing with themselves.
arguing
Man,
against
get out of
yourself.
here, man.
Yes,
Now you using
Big
your own
Pepper,
ego. Nobody
Big
really
Pepper,
agrees with you guys, though.
Hey, Kepera, can you duplicate my science right now?
Your
What
science?
the hell does that have
Yeah.
to do with what we talking about, though?
You talking about with the lenses?
With the light, yes.
Yeah,
You can. Yes, you can.
Yeah.
So that's a fact. My science is a fact, correct?
Yeah,
And you can
dealing with
duplicate-
light, yes.
Exactly. So my science cannot be a fact dealing with light.
But there's two forms of light, though, Santana. You know that.
I sure do.
There's light, and then what's the other kind of light? There's man-made light, and then there's what?
Of course. I'm simply saying, brother, that the science can't work. This thing out there called the sun, my science can't work if we are spinning on a ball. So I'm not coming from a place of theory. I know 100% what works. If
You
my
are
tech-
coming from a place of theory. Because you just said that the model that you believed
Is
in
there a church?
is a belief and that
No,
you
no.
can't
The
prove it
church-
yourself.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I said, let me be
That's
very
all they
clear.
use is
Let me
theories.
be very clear. This technology
No
called
facts.
eye-focused technology, let's
That's
be
a
very
fact.
clear.
Uh-huh.
This is
These are
a
lots of
fact. This
Uh-huh.
can be duplicated. It's been duplicated more than 200,000 times.
Mm-hmm.
So my foundation is right here in front of you. And what I'm simply saying is if you know this works
Uh-huh.
and you cannot duplicate what that man is telling you, then you are arguing against yourself.
No, man. You got it twisted,
Elon Musk.
Santana.
Okay,
Santana
so
got it twisted.
So we're going into nuances now. Like these are kind of getting
Okay.
into like outer things.
Priest,
Yeah.
Priest, if I was able to make, for example, if I was able to bake a cake and it came out perfectly because of the directions that I gave you, then is my foundation, wouldn't you say, okay, well, if everything keeps coming out the same way because of your directions, then your foundation is solid. So what I'm saying is everything that you're talking about, none of the things you guys are discussing, can you duplicate or back up? There are things you're being told. What I'm saying is none of you have done any of these experiments.
Yes,
Not
we
one of
have.
you.
What are you talking about? You dealing when you talking about lenses, right? Well, let's just break it down. Let's break it down. So your science, when we talking about optical lenses, right? We're talking about the refracting of light, correct?
And the bending and
And the bending
manipulation
of light. So the bending and the manipulation of light come from the lens itself, correct? Because the
No.
lens is hold on. The lens itself is magnifying spectrums of light, correct?
No, it's bending it. It's reducing, depending on how you twist
Come
it.
on, man. Everybody who's lived in this world has grabbed them a magnifying lens, took it outside, and used that magnifying lens to
burn
take
ants.
a spectrum of light and magnify it into a dot.
That's right. And you turn that lens around, and it reduces, and it disperses. That's the difference.
No,
That's
but
why
you're saying that
people have-
nobody's done the scientific experiment.
No,
but I'm just showing you
what
right
I'm
there
saying-
how
no,
we're
no.
magnifying light.
If you calling, I don't want to be an asshole, but I resolved worldwide blindness and unrefractive error and spent $20 million of my money and manufactured everything myself. That is not comparative to a magnifying glass outside.
It
Everything
is
I
compared
do
because the
is
science is still
factual.
based on the same science.
It's not based on the same because
Yes,
you
it
sit here-
is.
but
Because
you-
light is the
it's not-
same way, Santana.
Listen, you can't tell me that you've done what NASA and Elon Musk say they are doing. So what I'm saying to you is because you haven't done what they've done, you've seen me do what they haven't done. So both of us
That-
can't be telling the truth.
Is that true, Lord?
Come on.
You know, do you not have?
He's trying
do
to
you
make it
not
look
have
like
$1 million?
it's bigger, but
do you
it's
not have $1 million
it's
worth
not
of
like
frame
that.
lenses with you? Do
I
you
mean,
not
you-
have $1 million worth of frame of lenses with you?
Okay.
Okay, so you know I'm 20 million into my investment, correct?
But that's manufacturing. That's
My whole point is I did what the white boys did and mine is working and you are arguing with the white boys. They
No,
lying
I'm not
to you.
arguing with
You
the white boys.
seeing
I'm
me.
arguing
You
with
are watching me
science.
do this. You see that my
Science, man.
science work. It can't work. My science cannot work with their science. I am
No,
telling
yes,
you.
it can, man. You
know
trying to bubble. This what he trying to do.
Right.
He's trying to say
I
like,
gotta
oh, you
give-
agreeing with the white boys because you going with this science over here, but it's not even agreeing with the white boys. It's going off of
It's-
our science of nature.
It's
It has nothing to do with white people.
Listen, brother. Listen, brother.
Okay.
You
But I
know
gotta
works.
give him this props though, because he did
You know this works.
invent. I'm trying to give you some props. Can
Oh,
you dig
yeah,
it?
yeah.
Because he did invent something.
Yeah,
and I don't
sure
really know
did.
about. Y'all put me up on Elon Musk.
Ask Nick Kefferwell what's fixed.
Are you kicking Elon Musk in the a-hole?
Listen, what's you're going to find very, very publicly.
I
is
can't
we
wait for
are-
this answer. Huh?
We are ending worldwide blindness in this generation.
Is that true?
Yeah,
Of course,
he can do
of
that.
course
yeah.
it's true. Absolutely, it's true. I fixed that.
I gotta give you props.
Yeah.
I gotta
I
give you
fixed
props.
that.
I gotta give you a
My
props.
technology fixed that. You understand?
Yeah.
So I spent $20 million and I designed everything. I built the molds. I got them manufactured everything because my hands are in it. So when I design it and it works, then it's proof that it works. And if you saw it, it works. So what you shouldn't do is, if you didn't see the white boys do it, assume that what I am saying is right. You see me
Making
do
two
it.
arguments at the same time.
No,
you can't do
y'all
that,
seen
Santana.
me
I ain't
do
gonna
it.
let you do
Y'all
that.
seen
That's
me
called
do
that
it.
brother right.
Listen,
That's called
2
the
weeks
red
ago-
herring fallacy.
2 weeks ago, Rasul was talking about.
I told you I went and got a red herring.
But see,
That's
it's
all.
like
Yeah,
but
this though. It's
2
like
weeks ago,
it's like
Rasul was talking
let me
about-
Santana, let me
Can Doctor please put that back
Santana,
up
let
there,
me
please?
break something down to you. I like I said, I totally respect you, bro, for what you invented and what you created. I think that's one of the most beautifulest things, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
that
give us
anybody
props.
has ever done. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, science is still science. So being that I'm a scientist myself, I know and understand that what you've done, and I can break it down on what you've done. You know what I'm saying? And it's very, very, you know what I'm saying?
It's getting real right now.
Very, very smart the way that you did it. But at the same time, the science that you created, it still has to be mathematically explained. So
That's right.
Now,
But
so
mine
let me
works.
finish. Let me
But you-
finish.
but if
Now,
you
I'm not
see that
saying it
mine
don't
works,
work. I'm not
if
saying
you
it.
see-
Never
but
said
if
it. Let
you
me
see
finish,
that mine
Santana. Let me
works-
finish. Let me finish.
One at a time.
Let me finish, Santana. Let me finish what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You created glasses and lenses. There's been other shapes of glasses and lenses too. So just because you've created glasses and lenses, it doesn't mean that just because you created glasses and lenses, that now all of a sudden the natural order of how science works changes. It
Well,
doesn't.
it does. When you fix blindness worldwide because no one else could, because you
That
sold
still
the
doesn't mean that a chicken doesn't lay a round egg.
So it doesn't. But what it does mean
Thank
is
you.
this. But here's the part
egg
about
is
it
still
that's frustrating. Here's what's frustrating.
We're in an egg, though. Our
Eggs
universe
are
is an
over.
egg.
The
We're
eggs
in
are
an
over,
egg.
by the way.
We're in
2
the
weeks
yolk.
ago,
Y'all try to say that
I
we
don't
live
know
on
if
a
I-
pizza crust in the egg. I'm not going for it.
Hey, D,
Yeah.
you
2
coming
weeks
in with your
ago,
one,
2
one and
weeks
two.
ago,
It's
y'all
You
were
know
talking
you're a
about
clown.
Universal
2 weeks
egg.
ago.
Huh?
Rasul was
Universal
talking
egg.
about.
We live in
Who
an
was I
egg now?
talking about?
With a dome
Now
over
we
it?
live on it. Okay.
It's-
Now you
we're
changing your
inside
theory up.
We inside the egg.
No.
Yes.
We're
We
still
the
saying-
yolk.
2 weeks ago, Rasul was
Hey,
talking
D just
about
said we live in an
Neuralink.
egg, yo.
What was I talking about?
Good.
Neuralink?
Neuralink.
Okay.
And you were saying how y'all was asking whether AI was good and X, Y, and Z, and how Neuralink supposed to hook up to your brain and it could cure blindness. Let me tell you what's offensive. You were talking about this fucking clown curing blindness. And I prevent it. You're talking to the man
well,
who
hey.
Stop.
Let-
You are talking
let-
to the
let-
man
you go,
who
yeah,
prevents
One at a
it.
time. Let's do it.
Listen,
Good.
this is the plight of being black. I prevent it.
Pass me that.
Going blind costs a lot of money. It takes a lot of time.
Right.
I fix it for 10 cents to make sure it don't happen.
Mm.
But you talking about a fraud who can supposedly fix something that you haven't seen. You are bragging on something that you haven't seen. This is real. Mine fixes it before it starts. And you're talking about correcting it.
Well,
You have the man
how
over
come,
the show
how
fixed
come
it,
you can't?
and
How
y'all
come
talking
your
about
glasses
somebody
is not
else.
amongst?
One at a time.
You getting a little emotional, brother.
No, because y'all are. I shouldn't be having this discussion with you.
First of all, you changed the daggone. You changed the subject to your glasses. You keep coming up on here promoting them damn glasses.
Should not be having this discussion with you.
Well, I disagree with you.
To be having this
we disagree with you.
One at a time.
Okay.
So,
well, let me.
Yeah, what I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is this.
Come on, yo.
Are you talking about? Are you talking about Moses West?
Who?
You're talking about Elon Musk, who just sold $9 billion of his stock, but you're not talking about Moses West.
Well, hey.
Exactly.
What you want me to say?
Exactly. Now you're talking to the person.
Here's the
thing. To the person.
No, it's not a point.
Because
you keep talking over me. Go ahead. Listen. You can run your mouth all you want, bro. You can run your mouth all you want. You need to get your glasses manufactured so everybody can have them. That's what the problem is. You must don't got no bread.
Me?
Because why we don't have it?
Rasul, see now Rasul just go off the deep end.
Yeah, I mean,
Rasul,
you trying to get mad at me because we sitting up here talking about Elon Musk. It's like, yo, well, maybe you need to get your shit manufactured to everybody. I don't know.
Listen. I don't think you heard what I said. Listen.
That's why
Santana. Let me. Rasul.
Let's have some order.
Yeah, Rasul. The man does have his glasses manufactured. He has thousands of lenses.
How come people don't have access to them?
They do have access to them, Lord.
Where?
They're in the prisons, Rasul.
Okay. He selling them independent?
Independent, of course it's independent. I'm my own
you need to get you. I'm
my man.
A real entrepreneur, you should be having factories, brother.
He do got factories.
Okay, so why hasn't his stuff been
because I gotta talk to niggas like
out.
You.
I don't wear glasses. You shouldn't even be on here. You shouldn't even be on here. You shouldn't even be on here talking. If you don't, what you doing on here talking? You should have been trying to talk to somebody.
That's why I don't talk to nobody. I don't need to talk to nobody. I'm my man. I'm my man.
I personally don't really care about his glasses, yo. I don't even wear fucking glasses, yo.
You don't have to.
I ain't investing into that shit. Why am I a fool? You a fool.
Man. You ain't even got a whip.
Come on,
don't
man.
Don't talk about my money when you on a bus.
All right.
With a transfer. Do not make me turn belligerent,
Come
brother.
on, man.
If you want to talk about money, nigga, I can turn into an asshole about money.
Okay.
So you come for me, I'm coming back, brother.
Rasul, man, leave that alone, man.
Yeah, all right.
They said the boy got his own money.
Yeah.
You damn right he got his own money. I'm not on here asking for shit.
Lord is not asking for nothing, Rasul. Like, let's just get that straight. You know what I'm saying? We talking, right? But you know what I'm saying? Santana is doing this thing. That's not even an if or maybe, yo. That's not an if or maybe.
We're talking about money. Money ain't real. I don't have to need money for me to be real. If you stand behind your money, you ain't real.
Listen. We could be respectful. We could be respectful in our bill without trying to, slander each other's financial situation or whatever.
Comments to yourself.
You know what I'm saying?
I let that go, but my name is Santana, not Clown. I try to be nice. Keep those clown comments to yourself. I don't appreciate that, especially when I have not called y'all your name and showed you nothing but respect. Let's
G-check.
So what I'm saying is this.
In the craft, we G-checking each.
I shouldn't be having this conversation with y'all.
Hey, talk about it. This what I'm thinking. I'm like, I got to give Santana over Elon Musk. You know what I mean? Y'all might disagree with me.
It's just see, Santana always get it confused when I build on Elon Musk because he always got to understand my background. I went to school to be an electrician, so I study electromagnetism. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when I study electromagnetism, you know what I'm saying? I like electric cars. Y'all know my car is electric. Let me ask you a question. Hold, Santana, when you got in the whip with me, right? What kind of whip was it?
Absolutely, you got the Tesla.
It was a Tesla, right? Hold on, let me finish. Did it go fast?
Fast as fuck.
Did it go faster than any other car you ever been in?
Right.
No, my Maserati will eat it up.
Okay, now you got to bring that shit out here. Now you got to bring that shit out here. You just started some shit. You started some shit, Santana. You got to bring that shit out here now. Now you got to bring that shit out here.
You are better than Elon. You are giving your
ain't no damn Maserati better than no Tesla. I'm not going for it. Nah, he bring that shit out here.
That'd be a nice race.
We gonna put that shit on the show.
Back on subject.
All right, let's G-check.
Why was Elon Musk allowed to be the person to make Tesla? Do you want to know why?
I know why.
Let
me tell you why. Let me tell you, Santana. Let me tell you why. because the spoils of war go to the victor.
Damn.
So
Hold
can
on,
I
let
tell
me
you-
finish. Let me finish that. Let me finish on that build. The spoils of war go to the victor, meaning that we are a conquered people. So therefore, you don't let the conquered have industries in your kingdom. If I was running the kingdom, right, and I had conquered people in my kingdom, they wouldn't be allowed to run the industry. So therefore, the spoils of war go to the victor. So of course they're going to create everything first. You know why? Because they conquered.
Why him though? Why him?
Because he's connected to the conquerors.
But everybody expects to conquer. But why him? There's a
Y'all niggas is
specific
crazy,
reason
man.
for him. It's the reason why Elon Musk is chosen is because Elon Musk is part of this little incarnation period we're living in. Where the people who are getting chosen are Elon Musk, Nick Hakim,
Who's Nick Hakim?
what's that girl name? Cardi B,
Oh yeah, you. Well, Cat-
Tekashi 6ix9ine,
yeah.
and what's the girl? Billie Eilish. You know what all of them got in common?
Yeah.
The reason why Elon Musk was chosen and allowed to do Tesla is because all this shit is going to blow up, and it's going to blow up with the vaccines. And once it blows up, people are going to try to revisit it at another time like they always do, and they're going to say, hey, look, Cardi B, Nick Hakim, Elon Musk, Billie Eilish took the vaccine, and they got autism, so it's not so bad. This is nothing but a ploy to put a person with autism in charge so they can say that these are the benefits of autism. That's why autistic Eli Musk got the job. Y'all need to just watch things. Man, it's frustrating. Listen, let me get off of this.
No. You go.
Hey.
No. You get some more work. You get some more work. Let me drop one more
Okay,
jewel.
go
on
ahead,
you.
Nick Pepper.
Let me
You
drop
go ahead,
one-
beat me up, and I'm getting the hell out of here.
All right, listen.
Y'all piss me off,
Now you
man.
was tooting your horn earlier about how you've you know what I'm saying, a scientist and this and that, and you're the
You are too.
Okay. So
You smarter than him.
Listen,
You
hold
are smarter than
on. Let me drop
crazy,
let me drop a jewel on you. Have you ever conquered some land before?
Yes.
You have.
Yes.
When you conquer land, right? The spoils of war go to who?
Victor.
To the victor, right? So Santana, right, can choose whoever he want to put anywhere he want on that land, right?
Absolutely.
Because it's your land, right?
Absolutely.
So this whole United States of America, right, is a conquered land, correct?
Correct.
So the conquerors pick and choose who they want to run the industries of the world, correct?
100.
So when you say, okay, well, why they let Elon do this?
Oh,
The
I'm not saying why.
listen.
I'm telling you why.
No, listen.
I'm not asking why. I'm
but
telling
listen,
you why.
the basis of what you're saying is that somebody put him in a position to do certain thing, right? That somebody that you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
This invisible person that we always talk about when you talk about they and somebody and this and that.
Yeah, I'll get you.
It's the conquerors. The
Correct.
people that conquer the land and run the industries and use every state as a corporation, correct?
Correct.
So being that we know and understand that, right?
Right.
Like I always tell you all the time when we be building, right? I said, Santana, sometimes, man, you see what I'm saying? So that's when you make me gotta go break everything back down to you. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. It's a reason why he's in that position to do that, because he's connected with the conquerors.
Of
That's
course,
why I'm
we
trying to get our
understand that.
people
But-
organized so we can get back to conquering ourselves and pick and choose who we want to run industries, correct?
So how are you helping the organization by talking about this clown and not talking
I'm
about
not talking about the clown. I'm talking about the technology.
Dig it.
I'm talking about
But
how
you're
we need to
using
reverse
up-
engineer that technology
I
so
can
it can
dig it.
benefit us.
Listen, but that's not what people are hearing.
Oh, well, they
People are
don't know
hearing-
what they hear when they hear me.
People are hearing that this man is smart. Tell them that he's been allowed to do something. But more importantly, the reason why he's a face is because they gotta have autism. Y'all don't realize most of Tiny Desk, every artist on there has autism. Watch Tiny Desk. Watch Tiny Desk, and you're gonna find out that's the reason why most of them have to be recorded.
Oh,
They're not
You got some
recorded
sage?
live.
Yeah, bring some sage. I'm gonna burn some sage.
Yeah, they don't because of that. So it's all a setup. So once all this blows up, they're gonna say, well, look at Elon Musk, look at Cardi B. They have autism. That's all it is.
Cardi B has autism. She's autistic?
So of course she is. Listen, hey, Killah, preach.
Yeah.
When we was kids and we had a girl in our neighborhood in our crew like Cardi B, we all was like, leave her alone. Don't fuck with her. She a little slow. Right. They've done that to a whole. This funny thing about it, they did it to a whole generation of us. And the same thing they did with our vision. No one wore glasses. So they made everybody wear glasses. Nobody was slow. So they made everybody slow. And we sitting back here and it done passed us.
Right.
So that's the reason why he specifically was chosen.
What kind of sage is this?
Big Kepler is way smarter than him. And all of this.
Who? Elon Musk?
Musk.
Oh, okay.
Mick Capra, the worst part about Mick Capra is a real scientist. All I'm saying is, I'm a scientist. That's my passion, and everything I'm saying, I put my hands on. So everywhere, I put my hands on. I'm in the jungle, I'm in everywhere, and I touch it. So I speak with confidence, not because I read a book, it's because I was getting up out of the mud in that particular place.
Man, I love the talk, man. It's real talk today. Yeah. It's real talk right here.
Yeah.
What kind of sage is this?
Just standard white sage.
This white sage? I'm about to burn some white sage on this stage. Hey, that rhyme.
Yeah.
Hey, what you drinking on? Nah, this is good. Damn.
Yeah, but you see what I'm saying, though?
Just a little bit, Chris.
See, our philosophy and thinking is not, my philosophy and thinking on the universe is not based upon what man tell me. It's not based upon what the white man tell me or nothing. It's based upon my observation of nature. My observation of nature. My observation of nature is that everything is duality, meaning that everything is positive and negative. Even when I look up in the sky, I see light and darkness, light and darkness, light and darkness. So when I look at the universe, it's based off of feminine and male energy, the yin and the yang.
Well, see, McCaber, here's the thing. I got no argument with you. You know why? You know why?
Uh-huh.
Because I'm scared of you.
Oh, you retarded.
Hey, listen.
Listen, what I'm saying is this. First off, let me back up and let me apologize.
Let me
Nah, you good, brother, man. You ain't got nothing to apologize about.
No, because I acted a little out of line.
Nah, man. Rasul, trust me, Rasul will do that, yo.
I know, but I don't want to
trust and believe that, yo, Rasul.
This podcast, listen, we off into the we got you. We off into the galaxies, man. This podcast is off the hook tonight. I mean, it's a lot of emotions, but as long as the information comes out, we all satisfied. I think I speak for the chat room and everything because we all enjoying ourselves.
And
you don't usually, you really
can't.
Y'all.
And y'all don't understand that this ain't a game for me.
Hey,
this is life. This is my life every day. I don't get a day off.
Right.
And when you understand that there's 120 million people that are blind in the world, and we get to fix world war blindness in this generation, and we just changed everything. So we are all in this together. And I know what the plan is on the other side. So I took
on the other side of what, the ice?
No, what's on the other side? The people who have plans for us, the people who are poisoning our babies.
That's real. That's real.
It's about power, man. You know what I'm saying? Power, you know what I'm saying, has to be moved in a certain manner.
I understand that. But I'm just simply saying that I'm not playing. I come on this show because
we got to stop killing each other too.
Yeah,
100%.
You know what I mean? They shot young Dolph like he was in the army. You know what I mean? That wasn't good.
It was the same way for me in Mexico. What I'm saying is, for me, this is my life 24/7, and I put my everything into it.
Right.
And I do it for you because of what was taken away from you and from me. And I want y'all to understand that nothing bothers me except when I have to argue with y'all. Because it's like, man, everything that I'm saying that's being done to me is being done to y'all too. So when y'all telling me something, it's like, man, goddamn, nigga, they doing that to you. You can't do that to me. You understand that we have been conditioned not to trust one another? You understand that my parents both went and got the shot? You understand that Simone, the woman who was on your show, her parents went and got the shot? So I'm saying, before we can do anything for our people or for humanity, we have got to start trusting each other. And I'm simply saying this. Right. If you know that my technology has worked, and it does work, you need to start leaning more to knowing my shit and questioning their shit. If you know mine works, then you need to start saying, well, I wasn't there for theirs. You rocking it. You are the poster child for this shit. You know what it does. This ain't my man with the drums, brother. McCaffrey knows what it is, and he knows how powerful it is. And if you know it works, then stop questioning me. Hey. Question them. You know Moses West technology works? Talk about him. That's all I'm saying. And tell Rasul, stop calling me out my name. I love that brother.
Man, you know that nigga crazy, man.
I know he crazy, but you know I want to be respectful to him, and him calling me out my name, I don't even care about.
That was not right. That was not right. We all need a chill pill.
Yeah,
that wasn't that. And
that wasn't right.
Him calling me out my name didn't bother me.
Yeah.
What honestly bothered me is we have to keep explaining ourselves to people. And we shouldn't be explaining ourselves to people like that. Here's what's going to happen, gentlemen. Everybody on this platform is going to be very, very famous very soon. But I mean something different. Oh. And what's going to happen is they're going to be like, God damn, that nigga was telling the truth. And we're going to all look foolish because something that had been trying to be given away to our people and humanity, no one would even believe them. So I'm saying,
we totally believe you on your science, love, when you're talking about, you know what I'm saying, your technology that you invented. I mean, there's no question about that. You know what I'm saying? It's just our different views when it comes to life itself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have my own personal view of how I look at life. To me, life is no different than,
but you go. That's why I fucks with you. Yeah. I fucks with McCaffrey because McCaffrey will go. I can vouch for it. If you say that something is somewhere that's 10,000 miles away, McCaffrey will gas up his truck and he is there. And that's why I respect you as a scientist. That's why I only fuck with you as a scientist and do not fuck with the rest of them. They're frauds. If you don't,
so why don't you believe me then?
Who? What you mean?
And you too shall be saved, right?
Yeah. If you believe in me,
do you believe in thy works?
Oh, because listen, because
if I tell you, listen, if I tell you, I say, look, Santana, life is life. If I go get a tree, right, it's going to make a seed. If I go get a elephant, it's going to make, its womb is going to get circular like a globe. If I go get a woman, her belly is going to become a globe. You know what I'm saying? So if I tell you that all life is the same, and then when you look at the sun, it's a globe, and you look at all the planets, it's a globe, it's like, how come we gonna say everything is like that, but the earth, but the earth is different?
I got you. All I'm saying is
that's how beautiful it is, man.
I knew AD was gonna
AD.
Listen,
all I'm saying is
AD is 100% in this. You know what I mean? He's dug in. I told you, he's got the clamps up in there, and he's not.
Once you look into it, it's not even. That's the worst part about it. Once you look into it, it's not even a debate, gentlemen, because the numbers are straight across the board, but y'all haven't even looked. And the reason why I know you haven't looked is because we're still talking. It takes you about an hour. The numbers don't lie.
And it takes a while. That's why I don't expect anyone to believe it. Because when I started going through it, I'm like, no way, this is bull. And I try to debunk it.
No,
the way I manipulate light with my technology, it has to be.
I'm concerned.
It has to be from us. It has to be from it can't be from anything moving. It has to be for something standing still. My technology cannot work if a beam of light is moving at 1,000 miles an hour. It can't work.
Okay. First of all, hold up. See, now you see that's how you. First of all,
what beam of light is moving?
Santana, how fast does light travel?
93 million miles, right?
No.
5,000.
I don't know how fast. I don't know, like 5 miles an hour, 6.
Hold up, man. Hey, what did you just say, Santana? How fast does light travel?
I can run faster than light. I mean, you get in the car and go faster than light.
Come on, Santana.
No, but sound is faster than light.
So let me ask you a question. Does the light from a flame move at the same speed as the light from a light bulb?
What is light?
Oh, I'm just asking you a question. Does the light from a flame move the same speed as the light from a light bulb?
Yes. Yes.
So the light from a flame moves at the same speed as the light from a light bulb.
Yes.
So with your technology, right?
Yes.
All light moves the same, right?
No.
Put that down.
Why doesn't it?
What I'm saying is,
Does the lens change? Does the lens change the speed of light?
Why is
Yes.
the sky blue?
yes.
Why is
A
it-
lens changes the speed of light.
Yes.
What
Yes.
speed is that,
That's what I'm
Santana?
gonna tell you.
Hold on. What
Listen,
speed is
when-
that, Santana?
Remember, when I turn the astigmatism correction, I bend the light and change the speed. It's my technology. Read the
Bending
patent.
light does not change the speed of light.
Okay, so make
The speed of light is always the same. It doesn't
Listen.
slow down.
Listen.
We talking
Just
about
listen.
Santana.
Listen.
See, that's what we talking about right there. How
Listen,
can you
no.
change the speed of
See, I
light
don't- listen.
and the speed of light is already set?
Listen, see, I don't want to have this conversation because I don't want to be technical because
Nah, you gotta be.
all right,
Hey, we can take it.
all right,
We can
okay,
take it.
all
We
right,
both
cool.
smart, Santana. We
Okay,
not
perfect.
dummies up here.
Okay, perfect.
Yo, the
All right,
chat
so
room
we're
is
talking about
loving it.
spherical. If we're talking about spherical and cylindrical,
Okay.
we know that if it's a plus prescription, when the light penetrates the middle of the center,
Here we
it causes
go,
all the
Nick.
lights. It causes all the lights to
Santana
converge
goes in.
to a point. But we
Okay.
know when we're dealing with myopia and the far prescriptions with the thin middle, once the light goes through the middle, it disperses to beams. Remember, the
Okay.
reason why we're able to see is because the astigmatism correction, we're turning the light and redirecting the light. If you think that something being redirected does not change the speed, brother, we shouldn't have a conversation, Cat Daddy.
Yes, we
because you
should.
redirect something that changes the speed, brother. And when you
Listen.
go through something thick, it slows things down. That's how the light works. When you go through the lens and it's a thick lens, it slows down when it goes on the other side. I promise you that's how it works. I promise.
Listen.
So what I'm saying is it
good.
slows down light, it bends light, and it has to be coming from a consistent, stable base. It cannot be coming from a spinning disc from 93 million miles away.
Listen, it doesn't matter how many lenses that you get, Santana, or which way you bend those lenses, right?
Yep.
The speed of light is always constant. It never changes. You can't change the speed of light. Changing the speed of light is like saying, you know what I'm saying, we're going to change something that can't be changed. Because the
once
speed
you-
of, listen, let
why
me
don't
finish.
you
I just
read
let you
your
build. Let me
science?
build now.
Pull up your science then. Pull up your science, and your science is even going to tell you that
Uh-huh.
you can slow down the speed of light. Just Google it. It's your
You
science.
can slow
Let me
down the
tell you.
speed of light.
I think what
Absolutely.
we're coming through here is just semantics discussing about the word frequency. So
Right.
there's
You can slow
frequency
down.
of light.
Absolutely. Exactly.
And-
you can
No,
direct
it's not
it.
frequency.
And
Frequency is
Mick's
on the side.
talking about light in general.
Light
That's
in
true.
general, you can't change the speed of light. If I was to take
Ooh.
4 magnifying lenses, right,
Right.
and hold them
It's
in
gonna take
succession of
longer.
themselves, right, and I turn on the light or turned on the beam, it's going to reach that other side at the same speed. It's not going to slow down.
Wrong. If it's something in front of it, if you put 2 lenses in front of it, the one that has 2 lenses is going to receive the light faster than the one that has 4 lenses. That's my technology.
Okay, wait.
That's the foundation of my technology.
I can see what he's
Listen.
talking about because he says by passing the light into a non-vacuum medium, you can change its speed so
Thank
long
you.
as it's in that medium.
Absolutely.
So
It's
you're
your science.
talking about your non-vacuum lens. That makes sense.
Thank you. God, listen, I'm telling you, this is science. I am arguing something that I've done, and y'all argue with somebody who told you
Hold
they
on,
did
hold
it.
on, listen. Read the top part of that, AD. What does it say?
This is why you were both correct. Light, no matter how high or low in energy, always moves at the speed of light. That's why Menk is correct.
Done.
So
Right.
long
Done.
as it's traveling
Done.
through. Okay.
Done.
However, but what Santana was saying that his technology, which is a non-vacuum medium, by passing that light into a non-vacuum medium,
And this,
Santana's lens, you can change its speed so long as it's in that medium.
Listen, brother.
So you're both
I am-
correct.
I am telling you as the expert, and I'm not trying to be an asshole about it, but I'm the expert on the planet on this as far as the bending of light. I'm
bending
the
and
expert.
moving light is still the same. Light is still the
Dig it.
same.
Dig it, brother. I'll just simply say I'm not trying to be an asshole. You know, I don't even talk about this because I don't want to seem smart. But y'all know I'm the person on the planet who fixed all this. And the problem is because I look like this, the people who are watching this don't believe that a person who looks like this and talks like this could have fixed it. However, that's fine. But I'm just simply saying that I don't want to argue with y'all. You know what I mean? I want to, and especially about something that y'all haven't done your homework with. Do your homework.
We haven't done our homework. That's you
You
said
have
I haven't
not.
done my homework
You
with
have
it.
not.
Come
That's
on,
right,
nah.
Nick Kellerman.
Come on,
Do your homework.
nah. I
Do
just
your
just
homework.
showed you right there. You can't change the speed of light. The speed of light is always the speed of light.
You guys were both correct though.
But listen, except when. Listen, all I'm simply saying is this. There's a technology out there that prevents blindness that deals with turning lights. I know who invented it. It was me. It works. It's been duplicated more than 200,000 times. So I'm saying
you
that
turning light. I mean, I don't get me wrong. I'm not disagreeing with what you've done or anything like that.
Understand? You cannot tell me that if something's the fastest point, the fastest distance between two lines is a straight. The fastest between 2 points is a straight line.
Correct.
So you're now telling me that if I curve that line, it's going to go the same speed, brother?
It's still light.
No, brother, no.
Yes, it is. Light speed is constant, no matter which way you turn it or move it. It's still light. Light still has to move at the speed of. In order for it to, this is what you gotta understand. In order for that particle to be light, it has to go at a certain speed.
Listen, light is your mind's perception. Vision is your mind's perception to light. That's what we call vision.
Are y'all ready to move on, man? We've been on this.
So I'm just simply saying, I want to get off because I'm about to go because what I'm just simply saying is this. You not can't. I don't like, I don't want to make anybody look bad, especially y'all, because we got enough things out there making us look despicable. And I'm just saying,
shadow boxing right now.
Yeah, it's just a disagreement. We just have 2 points of views. That's all.
No, not that. But I don't want to come to those things, you know. And like I can't. I'm apologizing again because I don't, you know.
Soon out there like this.
He's bringing in his friend right now.
I know.
Okay.
But I'm just simply saying this.
I'm just joking.
Okay.
Y'all don't realize that we have all been conditioned the same way, and we even missed the point that.
Give us that.
What I want you to see is that, man, what is being done to us is what we're doing to each other. Our parents didn't even support us. You understand? That girl who came on this show, both her parents went and got it. My parents went and got it.
What chick
and
was
some
this?
people think I'm saying some people think I'm a relatively smart guy.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm simply saying that for some reason, when we talk to one another or say anything, everything that we say gets challenged by one another. But y'all accept things from them that you haven't seen. And I'm just saying, listen, you haven't seen the Neuralink, but you've seen Moses West. So stop talking about him. You're going to look, if I'm right, if I'm right.
Is Moses West vegetarian?
No,
the
Moses West is the man who resolved the entire water issue for the world. Everyone in the world can have clean drinking water.
Yeah.
So here's the thing.
What's his name? Moses West?
Moses West.
West. He's a black dude out of Texas. He fixed the entire water problem for the entire world. You understand?
What was that?
So, Moses West.
Hold
so
on
what
a
I'm
second.
saying is you can
Hold on, I'm trying to figure it out. Hold on a second. I'm getting
stop that before we get in
put
trouble.
you on some.
I know. Oh, you know what? It's coming from his website. Santana, I went to your website and it started playing music. My bad.
AD's doing secret research. See how?
No, I posted your website on the description of this video, Santana.
Okay.
So I had to go to the site. I just know music was going to play.
So I'm just simply saying Moses West has a technology that's demonstrable that you can see, feel, and touch.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about that's more important. Talk about that. And I'm just simply saying that the system is allowing Elon and them folks to do those things, is allowing Jeff Bezos to do all these things. And I'm simply saying you can't trust the friends of the system. You understand?
Yeah, the
system
conquerors.
is employing the conquerors, whatever you call them, but they're employing their friends.
Of course.
So if you don't trust the system, you can't trust the friends they employing to talk to you. That's all I'm saying.
Sure
and I'm
indeed.
saying, believe me before believing them is what I'm saying. Believe when you don't believe me and you argue with me, you're arguing against yourself because I'm arguing for you. I'm not just arguing for.
But see, you gotta understand something though, Santana. You know what I'm saying. Me and you,
Y'all gonna
we
go
will
back
go
and
way
forth.
back like
Y'all both
Cadillac
Scorpios,
seats.
right?
Yeah, we are Scorpios.
Yeah, we Scorpio. We are doers.
Yeah,
We are
that's a
doers
clause y'all
100%.
Y'all lock up. And then the
Listen,
tail
we had the
started.
best conversation. No, we had the best conversation in the world because why me and men were clicked immediately is because we do shit. We're not talking
Y'all got
about
the
it.
big claws.
Yeah.
We
You
go.
know the big claws on the Scorpio?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we do it.
That's
I'm
dope.
not asking you about Singapore. I'm telling you about Singapore.
That's right.
I am telling you about what's going on in Belize. I'm telling you about Mexico.
That's right.
I'm telling you about Amsterdam because I am going there and putting my feet in the dirt. And if I got to get arrested to figure out what I need to figure out, I get it. But that's not.
I gotta give him his props, man.
Oh yeah.
Both of
yeah,
y'all talk about land, y'all go and y'all do it. You
do
know
it.
what I'm saying? So it's like
Right. So when I got my brother Rasul being angry with me, stop being angry for a different thought, brother. I love you. Don't be angry at a new thought because one day those new thoughts are going to be the truth.
Yeah.
So I'm just simply saying this. We have to believe each other because we don't. I told y'all that I'm the richest person on this planet and my technology makes me 10 times richer than Gates and Bezos. With a show of hands, who believes me? No, you don't. Y'all don't believe that? You do not think that I'm richer than
I have
Bill.
a hand up too, brother.
That's my but my whole point is in actuality, y'all don't believe me. I know you do, and that's why I fucks with you, and that's why I comes here. But in actuality, you don't believe me. And
Yes,
I'm
we
simply
do.
saying is you've been conditioned to not believe.
See, now you projecting thoughts again.
Yeah,
Santana.
I
You gotta
believe
stop
you.
doing that.
I
man.
believe you.
No. I'm saying in general. So in general, the strategy that's been going on basically with my technology is for people to pretend they don't know about it, and because no one can believe it. And I'm saying is we have to believe one another. And once we show each other, that's our proof. And the next thing you gotta do is you ask them for their proof. They ain't showed you shit. So if I show you something, then mine is the fact. And you need to start asking them questions once I show you a fact. That's all I'm saying. And I know for a fact that the second y'all go and do the measurements of how the measurements they give y'all for this land and how it's supposed to be, y'all gonna be like it's impossible. But because you haven't done it, I know you haven't done it. Once you do it, it's over.
Okay, brother. Yo, we're gonna move on, man.
Yeah, you
We've been
move
on
on.
this we've been
Y'all
on this
move
for a
on.
while.
Yeah, you-
Ladies
Check
and
it.
gentlemen.
I'm about to get out of here.
Yeah,
Nick Kellerman,
yeah.
when I see you, I got some updates for you anyway.
Okay.
And listen, gentlemen, let me one more time apologize. I like to be cool, and I don't like to,
It's all great.
No,
You
it's
know,
all
Sue,
No,
good.
but still, no.
you
I
ain't
just
taking
want to
it.
make sure on record that I tell you I'm very sorry for bringing that kind of energy. That is not my intentions. My only intentions is to inform.
David
and
Flores said, "We believe you, Cat Daddy. Don't worry
I
about it."
appreciate it, and I'm
Shout
here
out to
for
Dave Flores.
humanity. And I apologize for bringing that bad energy. I'm here for humanity. I think y'all.
Nah, there's no
beautiful.
bad energy. It's all good.
But just want to let y'all know
Ain't
that
nothing
I
wrong.
apologize, and so I want to stay on a higher frequency.
Cat,
But
man.
one more thing, we won. I swear to God, we won. I promise
Victory
you,
is ours.
it's ours. I promise you. I promise you, we won.
Okay.
On that note, I'm getting the hell out of here.
Man, thank you for coming through, man.
Thank you. Hey, thank you for letting me in.
Ladies
Tell
and
them
gentlemen, that was Cat Daddy.
I'm sorry. Tell them I love them.
Nah,
And
you-
tell them to
all
call
right,
me.
man.
You all
Soon as you
right.
get back.
All right, Santana.
Tell them call me afterwards.
No doubt.
Okay.
AD,
All right,
you
brother.
had your
Yeah.
AD, you had your help. He came through, and he had floored as soon as he walked through the door.
Yeah.
And then AD, you had your help.
That was cool.
Yeah. Moving right along.
Moving right along.
Yeah, moving right along, man. You know, certain subjects matters, man. They go around and round just like a ball, and it goes bouncing like the ball. You
Like
know what I
the
mean?
ball,
Like they
yeah.
say the word going
Or
on.
in a circle.
Yeah. Round circle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It bounces.
It bounces. Why you gotta bounce?
Flat canvas. The flat just goes around.
And then he started, this is another thing. I don't want to, keep beating the
that's that
subject, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, he said, well, if that was the case, then everything on the earth would be round. But everything on the earth is round.
Yeah, come on. You
In a Taurus field.
Well, listen,
We're
we already
all-
talked
we're
about
Taurus
that.
fields.
Let's move on. Let's move on because we already showed the. Did you ever show the atom?
Yeah, I had it on the screen.
All right, we're gonna move right on, man. We had a whole bill, but that was great. That was great to get into that, man. So, Shroom hit me up. he apologized because he said it wasn't his fault about the little devil symbol that they showed
the
on
Baphomet
the video. Yeah.
I was thinking about that too, yo.
Yeah. So that was more of so it was like a fan made, but I guess he put that together. But I was telling him on my live, don't listen to the words, don't worry about that. We didn't have anything to do with that. So I just, addressed that issue. That's straightened out. Now, moving right on, we're gonna get into the music.
Moving right along.
Yeah. It was a great build. It's shout out to that, man. It's great to be back, man. Let's get into some music now. Word. Okay. Word. Sue's back up in the deck. Huh?
Listening from the Shabazz when she came to the show.
Oh yeah. I remember. Yeah. Exactly.
Sul is back.
Exactly.
Sorry about that, you guys.
Santana said, you know what I'm saying, that
C1.
Indeed. I'm always gonna call. I ain't worried about that motherfucker.
All right, come on. Listen, we need a
chilling.
positive vibe.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not worried about.
I just burnt the sage. Where's the sage? Is it still burning?
Anybody worried about no Santana? He's never on my radar. He's never on my radar.
Chill out, and we're gonna have some peace. You know what I mean? Hold up, we burn some more sage. We drinking tea and burning sage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's time to get into the. And this is white. You said this is white sage.
Yeah, it's just basic white sage.
What's an exotic sage? You got blue sage?
There is other sage.
Like, give me some more type of sage. It's good to get the atmosphere right. Oh, let me put this up. Wow.
There's Palo Santo.
That's not sage.
These are most
That's like a
common.
wood. I got Palo Santos. That's a very good.
Palo.
Make sure if you got your sage or your Palo Santos, burn it now and get your tea. You know what I mean?
There's also bee sage and sacred sage.
Oh, yeah. As the tea was right. What kind of notes you felt?
I like that.
What you taste when you hit the?
Tastes like matcha.
Like matcha. Is it seaweed? I want to go into it. It tastes like it tastes like cooked.
Cooked
apple
I never
skin.
thought about that. Yeah, it does kind of like
Cooked apple skin.
Tastes a little bit like seaweed, a little bit.
Yeah. Rice, burnt rice with a hint of acorn burnt with the nice peels of you could throw a banana.
Seaweed taste.
There's a banana thing going on. You have to allow yourself to get your palates going. When you really enjoy tea, you start to taste things that's in the back of your tongue, front of your tongue, and it starts to get into because you're collecting the information from the tree, roots that run deep. Some of those roots that run so deep into the earth, they pick up so much information, maybe from the ancients, because when archaeologists dig, they dig down. Roots go down, and there's a communication system that goes down. I'm a high right now. I'm on some straight, beautiful tea high.
Tannins.
I like it because
L-theanine.
I like it because it gives me like a nice internal feeling. When I drink tea. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It make you feel good.
Yeah, I mean, most of the stuff that we burn in the sage right now because we clearing up the atmosphere. When you start doing things, everyone, burn some Santos. You should do that now. And burn some sage. And let yourself get your frankincense, your myrrh, splash it around your crib.
I'm gonna have me a drink here.
Okay, go ahead. That was out of nowhere. Yeah, go ahead.
So you burn
Drink. I don't know how that related to drink. Go get some. What you got? Some vodka? You just said no. That's your Virgo. Hey.
That's a good build, man. I always like to build with Santana,
Yeah, it's always a good time to build. The whole thing about it, like we always say, when you learning and when you elevate it, because everybody don't supposed to think alike. That's the beauty of life. I mean, you take the good, you take the bad, you take them all, and there you have the facts of life. Yeah.
Just like the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the facts of life. You can take things from TV shows, you can take things from cartoons. All these things are teaching us. don't worship because I say it all the time. Bugs Bunny was probably one of the most cruel. Bugs Bunny and Woody Woodpecker.
Yeah, cold.
They were cold. I seen him hit cats in the head with pianos. He dropped who's the coyote? It was the Roadrunner that dropped that daggone. That's why I like Family Guy sometimes. Yeah, because they get him back. He dropped that daggone big AECME was Acme.
Yeah,
dropped it on his head.
Anvil.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you. Someone says I always talk about holistic health. We have to start thinking about our health.
Yeah,
I could call it health. Health. We have to start thinking about our health because we have to invest in ourselves because that's what they're attacking. They're attacking our immune system. We have to build up our immune system. The only one that relates to our immune system is the trees and the plants.
That's true.
They are even shaped like vines. If you look at the stem.
Yeah.
If you look at your body cords, the cords in there. See, some of these instruments, these are like chords. AD, you come in on this. Instruments. And the communication is not with language because we all speak different languages.
Yep.
It's cell talk. Somebody says talk to self. It's the communication of your cell. It's something that you need, not to just relate, just to be talkers. A lot of people, James Brown said, talking loud ain't saying nothing. He said that with the JBs. So the communication is going, we got sage up here burning, white sage. Start decorating your platform, your room, wherever you at. Paint it, decorate it, make it yours. You have to start putting into things that you want to come out, and you have to start adorning it the way that you would do. You bought the new case for the cell phone, didn't you?
Huh.
How is it that we take all our time to get these new cases for the cell phones and apps and keep updating, but we can't update ourselves when it comes to knowledge? We are parts of that. We are apps. I got to rhyme, remember? We are apps.
Yeah.
Really? The church would be going out.
Now you gotta do that, AD, man. Come on, man. AD,
man.
See, that's what we be talking about, AD. As soon as we get we didn't do none of that when Santana was in here and he was preaching up a storm.
But Priest,
as soon as Priest get on here, you
Priest,
throwing what's them just called?
Priest is the preacher.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not. I don't preach. I'm not a preacher.
Well, your name is the Killer Priest, but you don't be preaching.
Nah, I'm not a preacher.
I like killing the priest.
You were just
not
dropping
preaching.
so much knowledge.
Huh?
You were dropping so much knowledge. I had to throw it in there.
Well,
you be just throwing stuff in though sometimes, brother.
Yeah. You know, throw that in there.
Don't let him
And
stop
your man, and then when your homeboy on here,
don't let him keep
when his
building.
homeboys on here, he don't never interrupt them.
Well,
You feel what I'm saying?
I did actually put
You don't interrupt them.
I put some epic music behind Santana.
The Flat Earthers.
Yeah, the flat earthers.
I
You
give
let them
Santana.
talk
Because he's
long
one of the
and
main.
He's one of those guys.
Either he's
I
one
give
of
him
the
some.
teachers.
He ain't agreeing with us.
Either AD is one of the teachers.
I don't teach. I don't care.
I think you started that.
I would have to
Flat
care
Earthers.
if people know or not. You know what I'm saying? Once you know, you're like, oh, okay, cool. I know. So what? That's a big deal. I don't try to go and tell anybody.
You think Mojito thinks that the Earth is flat?
He is barely trying to figure out if he likes chicken or fish right now. He still doesn't figure it out because he'll start throwing shit
you
out.
I'm done with the flat
Did you warn her about the
Yeah.
cat?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. He will be out here.
Listen,
a lot of people try to talk to him.
I'm over with the flat earth.
Yeah, me too. I've been because we have a whole episode to it. They can go do their research. It's just fun every now and then, I guess.
It's just getting too much, you know.
Yeah.
No, listen, they're dialed in. They're locked in, and there's no talking. It's like I don't know. It's like they're stuck to it, like almost.
Like an eagle claw.
Yeah,
parasitical.
Like,
Parasitical.
like a parasite, like a parasite.
Yeah, parasitical. Yeah, almost like bed bugs. They get up in there. Bed bugs is locked in. The ticks, fleas, they just politic.
I don't see how that correlates with attaining knowledge.
Well, you sucked in the knowledge. Now, I'm not saying you sucked into the knowledge.
But why use that metaphor? Why not
Yeah, well,
I gazed upon my eyes into the light
You wanted to paint it right.
that was
You wanted
of
to
the
look better. Okay,
knowledge
we'll make it
to
better.
know. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you got that. We make it better.
He went. I had to go out into the bugs.
When I said bloodsucker, well, what's wrong with bugs? A lot of people disrespect
There's
bugs,
other animals.
Man. I'm here to talk up for bugs.
do
I'm
all
tired of people putting down bugs. Every time something is, you a dirty rat, you they're trying to survive just like everybody else.
And you were talking about Bugs Bunny.
The insectoids, I love
He's
him.
a fictional character who kills. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Bugs Bunny?
Bugs Bunny is dangerous. He's always been dangerous.
Okay, here we go.
Let's get real. But Bugs Bunny don't job. I don't see him hit people in the head with pianos. Poor Elmer Fudd. He couldn't even. All he tried to do, he tried to shoot him. Who tried to cook him? What's the guy? Sam wanted to cook him.
That they say that that Bugs Bunny, like that story was different, but they took that from an ancient African folklore. I forget the name. I forget the name of Coach Kendaka. I know you in there somewhere.
What, Peter Cottontail?
Pull out the see if you can find the ancient story about the West African bunny. And he said that Walt Disney stole that story. Or one of them, when Warner Brothers put it out, but they were the ones who they basically took that story. That's what they say. A lot of African scholars. But I forget the name of the actual name of the
Well, Bugs
species
Bunny was
of bunny.
cruel. Well, they might have changed it.
They might have changed it up. They might have, you know what I mean?
What's up, Doc?
Yeah.
He's talking about the doc. All right.
And Elmer Fudd was supposed to be the colonist or something like that. He's the one that he'd come and.
Oh, we can break down some cartoons, man.
I know we can go all day
We can go
with
into
that.
some cartoons.
You know.
Okay.
All right, AD. I'm going to say okay because I know you wanted to defend your flat Earth. You believe in flat Earth?
You already knew.
Oh,
you asking her over there?
Yeah, I'm asking her.
I can't tell you wearing those glasses.
Oh, me?
Yeah. I can't tell where your eyes are at.
Yeah, see? Well, my third eye is wide
He
awake.
got the Morpheus. He got the Morpheus joints on. He's watching you.
It's the Cyclops. Okay. He said, what y'all been smoking on lately? I'll give that to AD.
So yeah, I recently got back into smoking recently, and thank goodness I did. I'm smoking Red Dragon.
Damn, what the hell?
Red Dragon is pretty dope
never heard of
strain.
that
Red
weed.
Dragon, huh?
I'm gonna show you right here.
Red Dragon.
What's that?
Is you saying that that's red? That's not Red Dragon you got, is it?
No,
Tweety Bird.
Red Dragon. It's a hybrid marijuana strain with crossing South American with Afghani. It's like a happy, uplifting effects. I like it. Feels good. Keeps me steady. Keeps me upbeat. Keeps me moving. I'm more of a sativa guy. That's what I've been smoking on lately.
Yeah, that's what I'm a sativa guy too.
Yeah.
What was I? What was I smoking the other night? I forgot. They got so many names back in the day. We just called it Killah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Killah. It was just one name back in the day. With various different names. You know, in Brooklyn, y'all had different. In the Cali, they got their name. In Philly, we call good weed Killah.
The kill.
Yeah.
Okay, somebody said Tweety Bird. I just want to go in on
Yeah, somebody said that as well. Tweety Bird.
Yeah, well,
There's a,
all right. One of
Oh, yeah.
You want to go?
yeah, I think there's a actual name though that they call this bunny in Africa.
No, it's a rabbit.
A
Tweety
rabbit,
Bird was a
rabbit is
bird.
a species. Yeah, Tweety, they
Used to
brought
be with
that
that
up.
old lady
I'm
in
talking
Sylvester.
about the Bugs Bunny. I thought somebody was asking about that one.
Is it a cat? Well, I know one thing that I talked with someone earlier about Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown suffered from PTSD. He did. You don't think he was stressed? He was always
Yeah, he
saying
was,
good
he
grief.
was. Yeah,
Could
yeah.
never kick a football.
No, he couldn't. He couldn't.
Lucy would take the football, and he wanted to kick the football so bad. He would just take, and she would lie to him most of the time and say, go ahead, Charlie Brown. One time he was like, no, I'm not going to do it because all you're going to do is pull that football. And Charlie Brown would run, and he would fly up in the air like 50 feet and hit his head, stuff like that. So he suffered from post-traumatic stress and
Yeah, he was pretty stressed out, man. Charlie Brown was pretty stressed out.
Yeah. What was his favorite word?
I can't.
Good grief.
Good grief. You just said it. Good grief. I haven't watched
The Peanut Kid. I haven't watched them in a while. You got me wanting to watch it. I'm gonna go home and watch it.
Yeah. Listen, Lucy called him Blockhead.
Yeah.
On a regular.
She did call him
right?
Blockhead, though.
Yeah. So we always got to take on this Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown was a cool fellow, though. Yeah, I thought he was an old man at one point until he went to school. Because he had the little one curl right there.
Right.
We got my Charlie Brown song, right? For Christmas.
Christmas time is here.
Yeah, he was depressed. I used to love Charlie Brown, man, with that sweater.
I look forward to watching it when it come on the holidays.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He had the tree.
I like, what's the guy holding the rug? What was his name?
Linus.
Linus is dope. Linus is dope.
He always, I drop change on you a little bit. But the real person who played Charlie Brown ended up going to jail.
Really?
Yeah, look it up. It's crazy.
What happened?
The dude who did the voiceover for Charlie Brown went to jail. And it was like, yeah, he was like a criminal. He was nothing like that because they all were kids. I don't know why I know this type of, I always look up things like that, you know. So
No,
Charlie Brown.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's
Snoopy
awesome,
slept on the top of his house.
Yeah.
Never went in his house.
Never went inside his doghouse. That was always weird. Maybe they was trying to tell us something about that.
Yeah.
And you know, Snoopy was actually like he was smart.
Yeah.
He was, you know,
yeah.
He would always come in and when to kind of get him out of situations.
Yeah.
You notice that?
Well, yeah. There's one time that Snoopy, remember he made his house into a plane.
Yeah, I remember
like a
that.
fighter plane. Right?
I remember
We're
that.
flying all over the place. And
Yeah. I do remember
Woodstock.
that. I do remember that one. Was that a dream or was this they was actually?
I don't know.
I do remember that episode though.
We up here talking.
You know, we were talking about Charlie Brown, but they put it in the cartoons though.
Yo,
They put the
maybe depressed. I love Charlie Brown.
I love Charlie Brown.
That daggone Lucy.
What was it? Well, you know, it was a great show. Did you like G.I. Joe back in the day?
Too weird.
I liked it.
I don't even deal with Power Grayskull either.
Yeah,
G.I. Joe, the little
Masters of
Skeletor.
He-Man with Skeletor. I was into that.
That was some dark stuff.
That was He-Man was wild. He rode on a giant cat. Remember that cat he had? That green cat. It was a saber-toothed tiger.
Yeah.
Kind of like, yeah. Who was the one?
Somebody said Blockhead. Remember when Charlie Brown went out to Halloween?
Oh,
and everybody got something. He's like, I got a rock. They gave him a rock. It's like,
that was
this
bad.
dude got,
Damn.
and his suit. Remember his ghost suit? He had a whole bunch of holes all over the place. He looked weird. It was just like,
he just Charlie Brown just couldn't get it. I don't know. He's just a little off.
Yeah.
Like he was depressed. He would all his friends had, you know, he would do something and he would come with something weird.
Yeah.
You know.
Linus would talk to him on that brick wall.
Yeah.
I mean, Linus.
That's why he had Snoopy. You know, Snoopy was his boy.
Well, his dog, he didn't care about him. Remember, he said, my dog doesn't even care. Because Snoopy was just about getting his.
Well, he
kissed Lucy. Lucy would hate it. I don't know why I remember.
Yeah, she was kind of like a
I'll
hater.
give you a good ride.
She was always saying
I
negative
promise.
stuff to Charlie.
Huh?
Yeah.
Say,
You know,
who's
she
the
never
kid
gave
with
him
the
any
pink
kind of
hat?
props at all.
Pretty
Like,
cute,
shout out to
doesn't
the
fly.
God.
It
Peace to
needs
the
a
God, High
propeller.
King.
Hey, maybe it'll fly without a propeller.
Look at Lance getting in the fight.
That's not the
Look
real.
at this, the Baldy.
No, that's not the real Charlie Brown, yo. That's a fake one.
You blockhead. What's the matter
Told you they call
with
him
you?
Blockhead.
What's the matter with me? What's the matter with her? She's bald. She's got no hair.
no, they made this up.
Janice has got leukemia, cement head.
This is made up. This is not how.
They talked a little bit slower than that.
Yeah. This is some crazy stuff off YouTube, man. No disrespect to YouTube, but you know.
Charlie Brown's up to get
I mean, you know how you can make your own stuff, you know.
Yeah, no doubt. Peace to the outskirts. All right. We are tapping in, man. If y'all tapping in, man, and welcome to the Killah Priest Podcast.
And shout out to Coach Kendaka. She found that name of that rabbit in West Africa.
Care Bears?
Yeah.
Well, what's the name of it?
They had it. You got to scroll. Maybe she can post it again because it's probably gone now. But I think
She
three
said
people put
stand
it
the
up.
Care Bears.
I mean the Care Bears.
Yeah, that's like
What about the Smurfs?
Dope fiends. Care Bears were like, I swear they was on drugs. They had the little heart that you just,
that
was
was
weird
wild.
to me. Bears
Like, like hippie bears.
yeah. Drug addicts.
Drug addict bears.
They subliminal messages was real, yo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we could talk about this Smurf. We did that, you know that Gargamel.
Gargamel, yeah.
Trying to eat them daggone Smurfs.
Yeah.
For some
He wanted
reason,
to eat 'em. He
maybe
wanted to eat
they
'em.
were blueberries.
Yeah.
In real life.
Cook them. He wanted to cook them.
Yeah. That's like
Put 'em in a pot.
Yeah.
Gargamel was a wizard, right? Like
Yeah, he was a wizard.
He's a wizard.
Yeah. And Papa Smurf. And they kind of like had a history together.
Him and Papa Smurf?
Yeah.
I say they was like rivals.
Yeah, they knew each other from way back. Oh, Gargamel.
Well, she says, look, King Coach says the
Bird Rabbit.
The Bird Rabbit. Yeah, they say that Walt Disney and all these guys, they stole from these legends.
Wow.
We got to look that up.
Look under
Thanks, Coach.
Yeah. McGruff. You can look up somebody said Winnie the Pooh. You can look up London Bridge is falling down. Some of those stories have some dark meanings to them.
Well, they say that the Snow White and the Seven Dwarves, that's from the that has some subliminal messages in it as well.
Yeah, attributes.
Mm-hmm.
One of the dwarfs' name is Grumpy.
Yeah.
One's just almost like
it represents they say, what is it, the Snow White. The seven dwarves represented the I think it was the seven disciples or something like that. Somebody wrote in a book, Gerald Massey talked about a lot of those myths. Goes back to what we talking about.
Yeah, a lot of subliminal stuff is in those. Somebody said Kulo the hare. Kalulu
the hare. Is that talking about the rabbit? I don't.
Garfield was mean. Charlie Brown beat. Let me see.
That's Aurora Borealis says Charlie Brown beat the idea produced by. All right.
All right, you ready to move on? All right, y'all. Let's move
took
on.
A little hit right there, huh?
Yeah, let's move on.
Okay.
Let's move on to the music, man. It's been a great night. The sage went out, set the stage.
Yep.
All right.
Are you ready?
Somebody said the seven chakras. That would make sense.
Yeah, somebody said that. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Snow White, right?
And the seven dwarfs?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That could be a lot of things.
Right.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, let's go. So, AD.
Yeah.
Give him the intro. Let's go.
All right, what's going on, guys? We're going to do this segment we have called the song promo segment, where we play tracks from up-and-coming artists and beat makers. Today we got about 6 of them to go through.
Okay.
Let me turn up Meg's mic again. All right, we're going to start with the MP3 submissions. And this one is Top Boy Brand.
Oh, yeah,
They submitted last week.
Oh, that's the big guys.
Yeah.
This track
Shout
is
out
called
to Top Boy Brand.
Return of the Villain.
Top Brand.
Go, Brandon!
Slow it down. Look at Tony. I'll read that later.
It's hot.
says no MC can stand next to KP. Good looking brother. We need to pay attention to what they feeding our kids, how they influencing and programming our behavior. Grateful for the podcast. Love y'all, man. Good looking, bro.
Word.
Peace. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Got a nice jazzy feel.
Whose phone?
You know what I mean? A nice jazzy feel to it. I like the change up on it. When the I guess that's the hook, when the transitions over into a different beat. Sounds really dope. Keep up the good work, God.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Santana.
Oh no, I just wanted to apologize to Rasul.
Hey, he right here.
Yeah, it's all good, bro.
Hey Rasul, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey, listen, brother, I want to apologize for how I spoke to you, brother.
Okay, it's all good.
That was out of hand, and I apologize. I love you, brother.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
I'm sorry for bringing that energy, and I was out of control, so I shouldn't have done that. I just wanted
Well, I understand
to
it. You know, the flat earthers, you guys got to go all the way in.
Well, no, listen, regardless.
You know, you got a little mad there. I understand. Sometimes I get emotional on this show too. So I kind of let it go. I didn't get mad at you. I accept your apology.
Well, so I apologize. And listen, I want to apologize.
You're not gonna apologize
to the
back
whole
to him,
podcast.
Russell?
All right. So
What did I say?
Just want to let you know. I didn't want.
I apologize to you if I disrespected you.
What's that? Well,
I apologize because Men Kevin Raw wants me to apologize to you.
I
apologize.
You did call him a name too.
Yeah, I apologize too. But you know, we talk about these subjects, and when we talk about these subjects, it can get heated. So.
Understand. But I just want to let you know, I don't want to go to bed with you, with no type of ill feelings or you being upset with me or vice versa. I want to let you know, brother.
I'm not. I'm not even.
Conversations that
it's all good.
People like us who look like us don't typically have, and we have to conduct ourselves in a better manner, especially me. So I want to apologize, brother, and I just want everybody to see that I do apologize.
Yeah, give it up there for
Rasul was wrong.
What's that?
Even he's wrong.
Say what?
I still should have carried myself a different way.
See, yeah, I knew you was going to throw that in, man. All right, I accept your apology, and I apologize as well. But you know, could you stop with the sound effects, please, and just let people? Because you're sending off a weird message when you put these effects in there. Like, you make you think you're taking shots at each other. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, yo. See, that's what I'm talking about. Because it's AD, he keep putting the sound effects in. But I apologize. See, I accept your apology. It's all love, brother. But like I said, you know.
And also, when you're in town, you definitely make sure you call me. You know, I tell you, you're welcome in my home too, brother.
Yeah, man.
So,
no doubt.
Sensitive people.
Well, you know, if I come to your house, we're going to have a serious talk about the flat earth because I'm going to be pulling up documents. This is going to be a long talk with me and your wife.
Okay, why you got to talk to my wife?
No, because I know if I come over there, his wife is she's intelligent too.
So no, you can't come over.
All right, man. I'm just saying that I know y'all would drill me. I know y'all would drill me with y'all's philosophy, yo. I would be arguing with two people.
I don't know what just happened. Yeah, all right.
Well, she don't agree with us either.
All right, gentlemen.
Yeah.
She doesn't agree with us either.
All right.
I mean, you can have an astro.
I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna get no more. Thank
you. Peace.
Thank you for accepting my apology, brother. I'll sleep well tonight.
All right. Peace.
All right, brother.
I mean, it could be an astrophysicist talking to these guys. They're never going to listen. So, it don't even matter.
Yeah.
Let's continue on, though.
Yeah, they won't be able to answer questions.
All right. Just like about that
I remember he's
I know.
He got to throw his grenades out before he roll out too. He be like, take this. Throw his grenades out. You'll blow up on that.
The ice wall at the end of the earth. At the end of the I don't know.
Everybody caught that though, man. Why you want to talk to the man? I'm trying to figure that.
No, I'm saying I'm gonna be in there with him and his wife trying to convince me that the earth is flat. Two individuals. Okay. So I'm not trying to. I'm like, I don't know. It'd be an argument all night long talking about this stuff because nobody would be there to agree with me.
Yeah,
that's what I meant. And like, I'd be in there with these two individuals.
It just came out the wrong way. That's all. You just said.
Well, no, you know.
Let's keep it moving.
It's just they both will be trying to make me believe their philosophy, and it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
But AD's down with them, so there's no need
Well,
to.
there you go.
Yeah, but it took me a while. Like, it would take me a minute before if I didn't know.
Did he put you to sleep?
No.
Or you just was like, what? They keep you up when they.
I was
when you
against it,
watch
like I said. Like I said, I used
Put
to be
you behind
against
the
it.
curtain.
It takes a minute. You got to really look into it.
No, I know.
You ain't gonna do it through a
Nothing
podcast.
wrong.
Cut out a
Good
portion of your
old-fashioned-
brain.
Good old fashioned
Let's
coat.
put you to sleep and take out a
That's used to sit
surgical
around
small
people
piece of
all
your
the time,
brain
yo.
that deals with reason.
No.
You know.
Yeah, the reason.
What you want
yeah.
to come with? Facts?
Exactly.
We don't
Facts
deal
are
with
where
that. Guy gonna try to pull out some facts.
Oh, we got a facts.
I ain't got no facts, man.
100% facts.
All right.
All right, let's move on.
All right,
6,000.
Let's just move on.
6,000
We're gonna be talking about
6,000
We're gonna be
feet
talking about this
missing
stuff
curvature.
all night long.
You said that. You said
ain't-
the
we
sun
don't
was
reach no-
5,000 miles.
Oh wait, yeah.
That right there sounds ridiculous.
That's not what you have to look at
Then
right
you
now.
gonna eat a sandwich
That's a nuance.
because you gotta think about that before you go to bed. It's like you gonna really lay down there and say that the sun and the moon is 5,000 miles.
Man.
Yeah, that's the wrong question. You're gonna have the problem of
see
finding
that?
curvature.
You always,
No curvature. Where's the curve? No curve.
I don't even want.
That's the question.
All right, let's move on. Let's
We'll move on
music.
from that.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, coming
No
up
point to
next,
talk about it.
we've got a track right here by Hazaki from Tucktown called Top Gear. Video.
Flexing on cam like a wrestler. Pulling up, smoking no extras. My bitch running strong,
that's
no
the
muscle
one-
car. Been I lost my
that's
mind
the one
talking
though.
what you call, and I be
yeah.
on the go so fucking hard. No blue pill, busted open raw psycho. Might go jack tripper, that nigga testing. Bruce Wayne Luke going bad shit. Rolling gas, only no Tesla. Type fast in the court reporter. Type cash killer in the horror. White horse rider going wild. Reverse cowgirl, no saddle on it. I push the fuck in the top gear. Straight to the top, you was not there. Smoke like a shaman, on God, I be too lit. Crossing the sticks, I do not fit. Up in the guap, you drop dead. Who did it hit? Only you know. Sliding like Tony Montana, no Toko, go hammer. My shooter go Kuko. I was the fuck in the top gear. Straight to the top, you was not there. Flexing on cam like a wrestler. Pulling up, smoking no extras. My bitch rolling strong, no muscle car. Been I lost my mind talking what you call, and I be on the go so fucking hard. No blue pill, busted open raw psycho. Might go jack tripper, that nigga testing.
I like this mix.
Bruce Wayne Luke going bad shit. Rolling gas, only no Tesla.
Yeah, that mix is dope.
Court reporter, tight cash killer in the horror. White horse rider going wild. Reverse cowgirl, no saddle on it. I push the fuck in the top gear. Straight to the top, you was not there. Smoke like a shaman, on God, I be too lit. Crossing the sticks, I do not fit. Up in the guap, you drop dead. Who did it hit? Only you know. Sliding like Tony Montana, no Toko, go hammer. My shooter go Kuko.
That's dope.
That shit wild, Joe.
Perfect. Great submission. Hazaki Top Gear, directed by Charlie Googles.
I like that.
Everything about
That's the
that.
same brother from last time, right?
Yep.
Yeah, he's dope.
Yeah, it's like he on like 4 beats.
Yeah.
Same flow.
Yeah,
Shit hard.
I like the production, the mix.
everything.
All
I
that.
think he'll blow up
Yeah.
out of the young boys.
It's
out
like a
here.
new style. It's
Yeah,
not-
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it's kind of like it's a
I've never
dope
seen
style.
that art before. Do you mind if I try it? We both know this art belongs to both of us.
All right. The next one here is DJ Aurora Borealis.
Oh,
Track is called The Ghost Rider. Here we go.
Here we go.
Come on, get it up. Come on. Yep. Here we go. Yep. Dougie Fresh.
I don't know why. Let me refresh it.
oh, it sound like you got it.
The snare is louder.
This might be his best joint yet, yo.
I might have to jump on this beat.
God and damn it, Aurora, man, what the hell happened to you, yo?
Yo, what they mad at? Yo, yeah, I might have to jump on this beat right here. I like this.
Okay now, man. Damn.
Finally got it
What
right.
you talking about right
Well,
there?
no, I'm not saying he never got it right, but you know,
Yeah.
This is an improvement.
exactly. It sounds dope.
That's what I'm talking about.
my joints to it. Yeah, that was
That's
fire.
hot. Man. That's hot, yo.
Good job, Aurora.
That was the best one.
Yeah, that might be the best.
He's getting better.
Well, this is the sound of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm familiar with Pop the Bar on it.
Yeah, you think it sounds like that? Like a Pop the Bar on it? Kind of, maybe a little bit.
All right.
Yo, Tip want to know how you submit, AD.
The link is in the description, but you basically go to killerpriest.tv/song promo, and then all the details are there. You know what I'm saying?
If he does more, bring the sound up more. You feel me? All of his beats could probably sound like that.
Yeah. You probably just need some mastering.
The mastering on it. But that was fire.
Yo, K9 said he'd jump on that too.
See?
Oh, see?
Yeah, that's fire.
Hey.
Me and K9.
That's right. Okay.
Royal
Are you ready to
priesthood,
keep
the
it moving?
anointing cherubs.
Are you ready to keep it moving?
Yeah.
This next one is by Omicron from T Dot. It's called By Any Means Necessary.
Canada.
Are being hung on the tree or being shot down illegally, unjustly. And those Negroes should do something to protect themselves. You say you're advocating violence. The white man is tricking you. He's trapping you. He doesn't call it violence when he lands troops in South Vietnam. Please. He doesn't call it violence when he lands troops in Berlin. When the Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor, he didn't say get nonviolent. He said, praise the Lord, but pass the ammunition.
I like that.
Stories.
I like that.
Days of Our Lives. Flipped it. Or one of them. One of the stories. Somebody said Young and the Restless.
Young and the Restless.
What'd you think, Priest?
Yeah, KP.
I think it's genius.
I
Just
think
took old stories. The doctor said it was Young and the Restless. I think it's genius. Flipped it. Now this beat is fire.
Yeah, this change up is good.
Yeah, I like that change up on it. Yep.
All right, let's go give it up. That is Omicron from T Dot, By Any Means Necessary.
Yeah.
Cool.
I like it.
Yeah, some
mean,
people left comments in
I
here.
think-
With the drums.
Yeah, I would say maybe
choose some
the
different
drum.
drums.
Yeah, choose some different drums on that. But I'm not telling you to change it. But you know, overall the loop is dope. And I like the bridge and the beat. You definitely could tell a dark story on that. You know what I mean? That's a storytelling beat. So yeah.
All right. What'd you think, Priest?
Same thing. I said it was dope.
All right.
It was genius. So he flipped
Next up, we've got Deadbeat Dylan with a track called Stoop Rockin'.
calling me a ghost.
Where's y'all at?
Oh man, Portland.
Oh yeah, this guy was wild up there, right?
Yeah, it was like a weed show, and this guy had a big head. He had a mask on, and I think it was a squirrel or something.
In the show?
Yeah, and we was on stage, but I couldn't stop laughing.
Oh shit. Yo, you just kept looking in the crowd. You seen this guy with a record.
Yeah, he wasn't even moving. He was just staring at us, right? So he wasn't even jumping or nothing. So it's at a big squirrel head. Yo, just imagine that. And the eyes were just looking at us like, you know.
You ain't think that was weird?
Yeah. Yo, man, I was dying.
He's like, yo, none of you guys said nothing in the middle of the show?
Yeah,
like,
started laughing too, because I was
like,
looking. I was like, wait a minute, hold on. Because he wasn't even bopping his head. You know, everybody going crazy, but you just see this one big squirrel head. Gigantic. It was like about this big, yo. And he was just staring at us. It wasn't moving or nothing crazy.
Yeah, that would have freaked me out a little bit. Yo,
yeah, that was freaky.
Like, who's this guy right here in the middle?
Yeah.
Imagine that. The guy just...
That was a decent beat. Yeah, yeah. I think the beat was decent. It wasn't that crazy, but it was...
He didn't come up to you guys after the show, did he?
Nah.
All right.
He just standing there, man.
Man, he just came up to him and was like...
That's what it looked like. It looked like he was like some type of alien bugged out. Tony says, can't y'all play Chubb Rock? I am what I am not. The rhyme too. Not because copyright is cool hip hop forever. If not, because of copyright.
You know what track
we can't
that
play
is?
it.
Yeah. We could show it on screen though. This is the one he was talking about.
Yeah. We don't want to
Play
get.
a second of it, can't you?
Nah, man, don't even want to waste our time with it. Yeah. That's a shout out. He said if not, it's okay because of copyright. No, other people be playing joints. Every time we play, we get flagged.
Well, it depends. There's two things that can happen. You can either one get a warning at the end that says you played this, but it's all good. You just
we'll
can't
play it
monetize.
afterwards. Yeah,
and then you get another one where if it's a hardcore copyright, they'll just give you a strike, and then you have to like figure something out with that.
We're like, yo, can you play Drake?
Yeah. See, we can still get away with those. We just can't monetize. But we don't monetize really anyway on the podcast, so.
Okay, I see what
it's not a big. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Someone from the label would have to say, "Oh, we don't want that on that show,"
That's what
and then
do
they
it.
just strike it. You know what I'm saying? But
they like picking on us because we drop because there's knowledge.
We're good though.
So if your show isn't monetized, then you can play whatever. Then
a little bit. You don't want to do too much because then it looks bad. But we can get away with like seconds here and there.
That makes sense now. I understand why now.
Yeah.
Well, you know, a lot of podcasts, they don't really, like Joe Rogan and them, they'll talk about something, but they very seldomly will show anything from the monitor that they're looking at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like that.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. You can talk about it, but sometimes, like, all right, well, you don't want to.
Yeah.
Show.
That makes sense, yo.
Yeah.
But people get to watch the show without commercials.
Yeah. What about that?
Or they should be.
That's good.
You should be seeing without no commercials.
I didn't know that.
Go to the Esther joint.
Get closer to the mic, brother.
Oh yeah, that's too. I'll do
You don't
that
want to
next
build on
build.
it?
Yeah, that's too late.
Sure, though. Just get the people. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, we still on the music.
Yeah, we're still on the music. We only have a couple more to go here. Okay, this next one is by the Mark of Buddha.
The Mark of Buddha.
Yeah, get that.
It's called Bong Dealer.
Bong Dealer.
Too familiar with it.
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't be able to publish it.
Yeah, it's too
without.
familiar.
You got to clear the sample. Cause that sample's really in there, and it's noticeable. But maybe for a mixtape, for a SoundCloud promotional use only.
Yeah.
Rock it.
Yeah, just to rhyme on it.
Yeah. and that's what you know. It's a good thing to have those kind of beats anyway. So check out the Marco Buddha's channel if y'all are interested in some of his beats. He is the Marco Buddha. All right, we got one more. You ready?
Marco Buddha.
We got another one submission from Hizaki.
Okay.
So get ready. Here we go.
See, I'm about retaining fees by any means, from candy plays to raising rates. Abstain from loss, ace and bigger breaks than Bribos, niggas finna cake. My caliber sticky, my caliber 50, I spot you in lock. Block a blocking and shifting to my turbo like furlough, get off and don't stop. Up in the ante, raise my bounty up. Higher than the crowd be when I chief in public. Take the stakes in Vegas, playing rowdy rough. Blazing devil's lettuce, I can let you touch it, but to keep it puffin', you gon' have to buy. For the law, of course, don't want them people knowing. Ducking bullets flying in the 60 some down tropic flossing. Coulda did it rolling. See, I choose to groove though, like a Zulu. And only thing banging this new hit you dig. Out the trunk wide enough for more bodies. Shit'll hit your wig and make you twist again. Now watch me do a ditty. It's a truthful profit. Rake 100 mil after I break a band. Fuck it, even if I never make amends. With my maker, trust that I be making ends. Meet a major player from a minor town. Tucked down in the pits of that old empire. Shout out to the Bird, we got the steel ringing too. And pills, we need them. Ooh, send a wire to a third party. Keep a clean trace in case a pig sniffing in my mud pal. Fuck a swagger jacket trying to run the style. We hailing from the west, you know we running wild.
That's
Nice. Yeah, this brother right here is Razor Sharp.
Yeah, I like his flow, yo.
Yeah, he got a dope flow. He got cool original ideas. You know what I'm saying? He don't sound like nobody. He definitely on the verge to blowing up.
But I love, notice how short he kept that.
Yeah,
Right.
That was
to the
a
point.
minute and
exactly.
38 seconds long. Like, that was short and sweet.
Indeed.
And I think there's, you know how we just talked about less is more? You're drinking tea from these small little cups. He just gave us a small little cup of that little tea, and that was nice. Like, that was the end of it. It kind of makes you want more.
Yeah.
That was smart. Good.
Get to it.
Good submission, man.
Word. Yeah.
I think he bought. I spoke to this brother, like I think last week. Yeah, does he follow you guys?
Yeah.
I know he follows me.
Yeah,
He
me
follows-
too, yo.
Yeah. I spoke to him. I told him to keep doing what he doing, man. Just keep going.
True indeed.
That's fire, yo. I like everything about it.
Yeah, everything was dope.
Got to the point.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What we got?
So the last one was going to be Almighty, though, but he is still sending it in. So as
Oh
far
man, that
as
brother right there is off the chain.
everyone else we got, we're waiting for Almighty Doe's submission.
Almighty, Infinite.
Almighty L Infinite, yeah. He's sending one right now, but it's still on the way. Wait.
McCap want me to go through
That's not it.
this
Okay.
build. I can't do it now because we built so much on what we built. Yeah. If I go back to that's a whole different. That's
a whole
gonna bring
nother
up-
chamber right there.
Yeah, that's gonna bring us to. But I
You
promise
could do it
I'll
on
bring.
the Wednesday.
No, I can't.
Oh, because we got the sister coming, right?
Yeah, we
We
got
do a quick.
We got,
You was gonna build on. It's like a good
it's dope.
30-minute build. It's like,
You know how we go, and it's gonna turn into an hour, 2 hours.
but if we debate on it, but ain't gonna be no debate on it. It's just dropping them jewels.
Yeah, I got all right. I'll say something. No. I'm gonna stick to it. I'm not gonna go too into it, but I'll just say because the build up to when Homegirl's gonna come.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because she's gonna drop a lot of jewels on. It's gonna be, and this is a female. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be incredible. She, I build with her, and it's gonna be very different.
Nice.
It's gonna be in some oh man, it's gonna be a lot of stuff. She's got information and she got
nice.
She get not only that, she has sources.
Right, okay.
That's the thing. You know.
That's pretty
She got
dope.
sources and she about that life. She's really about that life. And I'm like, you know, when you just looking at the growth of how everything is turning out, and then you have even the feminine energy coming in of that on that type of caliber and that type of level, you looking at something beautiful happening. You're looking at the yin and the yang, the balance to keep this masculine energy from tilting all the way over. You just and it just balances out just so perfect. And I love sisters with wisdom. You know what I'm saying? And can be a great orator.
Yeah.
You know, there's nothing like it.
A lot of women can oratate. You know, we just need to put them up there, man. You know what I mean?
That's what
it's all about.
That's what the podcast is for. And we don't it's not about discriminating. It's about, elevating.
True indeed.
And that's what it's about. At the end of the day, never put your talent under a bush, because it said the bush will burn up. They're gonna see it anyway. You're trying to hide your talent. You're trying to hide your light. You walking around with your head in your coat.
Message.
You got the whole world in your hand. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You sitting up there walking around like this, shamed. This is a new era.
Yeah, facts.
This is a new time. We're going into a new year. Mm-hmm. We have to start thinking like that and start doing like that. Creation is deep. It's real. It's a part of you. It's a part of all of us. Current. It's moving. It's energy. It's electric, and it makes people. What you do with your talent, you motivate people, and you get them to going. Those that have it in them.
Yes.
Some people, unfortunately, they just don't have it in them. That's not your concern.
That's right.
Some people come around to drain your energy. They want to pull you out of your zone. Forget them. Learn to close the door sometime and get into your meditative state. Get into you. Get into your bag. When a boxer's in the ring, it's just him. And he's doing all the skills that he learned. Some people call it shadow boxing.
Yeah.
A shadow boxing. You box against you know what I mean? You practicing out. But that's all a part of the learning. For when you get in the ring against your opponent, now you already know because you boxed yourself. Mm-hmm. Putting yourself in check. Finding your own weak spots. Building it up. You have that time to do that. You get the time to check yourself. Shout out to Santana for accountability. Yeah. When you're dealing with self-accountability, that means you can take on things that you've done and build yourself on top of that. Nobody's perfect, but we all striving to get to that point. We rehearsing the righteous. Come on, for real, AD?
AD always doing that, Joe.
We rehearsing the righteous acts. It's a rehearsal for the big shoot. The big show that we'll just see. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm T-Drunk. Yeah, put it in there.
With the church music?
Yeah.
Church.
Tomorrow we be giving out cupcakes. Yeah, keep going.
Yeah. Freeze you crazy,
might as well play with it. Family
Sister Betty said, because somebody go to the parking lot and move their car, they're blocking the fire hydrant.
We gonna get AD one day.
Sister Betty said, can you move the car? You're blocking the fire hydrant.
We gonna get AD one day. Watch. We gonna get.
I gotta learn how to play this. So next time I just start playing.
We gotta figure out one for him, God.
Ain't nothing wrong. Yeah, exactly.
Now,
could you please move your car?
Could you please move your car, son? You're in the way.
Yeah, exactly. Somebody said,
the pastor's coming.
Yeah.
Move, the good pastor's coming.
There'd be chicken and fish.
We got candy yams. We got mashed potatoes, cornbread. We got all that. Look at you gonna turn the music up. Look at it.
Yeah.
Yo, it's a joke. It's a joke.
And
a joke.
We got terrible news. They always say that. They always have terrible news.
You notice they do that, right?
Yeah.
We got terrible news.
Sister Johnson just passed.
Sister Johnson just passed.
I'm sorry.
And her uncle, who's the deacon of John Lennon Baptist Church up the block, he done had a triple bypass.
Yeah.
Praise the goddamn Lord. See? I don't know.
Passed away Saturday night.
You know what they really ain't
Ran home
saying?
from the
I
movies.
seen the pastor.
Huh?
That guy on Saturday.
Now, AD.
Oh, that's
all
it?
the way
That's-
in there now.
That's AD. That's him at the strip club.
Yeah.
That's you at the strip club, fam. That's how you.
Brother,
I got more MP3 player instead.
blowing him up.
I'm just kidding around. I'm just joking around. It's all a joke. It's a joke.
Brother Johnson succumbed to his leg.
He said, "Come to his leg. He can't walk, so we need
All y'all prayer warriors out there. We need y'all to pray.
We need y'all to pray.
For Sister Betty. Said
All
she
you
done
gotta do
had a
is-
stroke
Yeah.
from telling everybody to go outside and move the car.
Yeah.
Everybody just fell to the goddamn ground.
Give up the port.
Sister Betty just fell to the ground. She had a heart attack.
High blood pressure.
Why? Because you parked in the Reverend's spot.
Yeah.
he is.
Yeah, that's
But
just
you know,
my
I
situation.
don't know.
Nah, that's all good.
It's all good.
All
We
right,
just joking
bro.
around. We just joking around with y'all though.
Hey,
no
yeah,
disrespect to the back. You know.
Nah, man. That's what they do.
Yeah, they do
know
be
they
doing.
funny.
Yeah, I know they funny.
Yeah. They be sitting up there all the time. They got bad news.
I've been listening to Killah Priest.
Yeah, they.
You know what I mean?
All you gotta do is cut out some certain things you eat. You can't be always talking about God did this.
Yeah.
God, I'm waiting on you to deliver me from this high blood pressure. All you gotta do is cut out some.
I ain't gonna lie though, man. Yo, T.G. Jakes was the brother with the he had the ball. He got the baldy. That's the old brother, right? The old head, the elder. You can't still the man kept right feeling it. I understand why you feel like that, good brother, because one day I watched him. I watched him with my godmom, and she watched it. I said, let me just sit down. You know, sometimes you just got to sit there and build with the elders.
Right.
And I'm watching it, and he had the Black Panther, he had the suit, but it looked like a Black Panther suit. So I said, hey, man, who's that? He said, he got the Black Panther Jones. Like, yeah, they sent that to him from Ghana. I said, people in Ghana listen to T.J. Jakes? That's his name, right? Mm-hmm. And she said, yeah. He said, the whole world listen to him. T.D. Jakes, yeah. I said,
Yeah, I didn't catch that one. What do you had on Panthers for?
Like you know, the Black
suit?
Panther, you know, like from the movie.
Was it Halloween?
No, it was like an actual suit, like they made, like, you know, the pastors looked like it was
You ever
different
seen
from,
that movie, yo?
It was different from the other pastor's suit. It wasn't a
Black
regular.
Panther?
Yeah, it
That's
had like
hilarious.
that. Yeah,
Why
I
was
was
the
thinking.
preacher-
You ever seen that movie?
He said they sent it to him.
The Ten Commandments, the old one.
Oh man,
he was dressed like T'Challa.
You talking about with the weak Moses? Which one? Charles Heston?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
With the when in the beginning they show the Nubians dancing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? After he so-called conquered Ethiopia or whatever.
Right.
But you ever notice it's a dude in there that dress up like the Egyptians, but he's trying to keep the Hebrew Israelites down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But he wants all the riches and stuff from the Pharaoh. Well, he's not. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's who T.D. Jakes remind me of. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
One
all
of the
the 10%.
gatekeepers. Yeah.
Right.
All those 10.
Right, I
all
like
those
that.
10%. You know
I write that.
They blood suck from the poor.
Bloodsuckers.
And they sit up there. They know the truth. They know who they paying. I know people hate to hear the truth, but sometimes the truth, it hurts, but it's good for you at the end. Sort of like vitamins.
Yeah.
Or herbs. It tastes nasty, bitter to the mouth, but it's good for the stomach. You know what I mean? That's how it is. You take a little bit, you take the, you know what I'm saying? And then that's how it is. When you deal with the truth, it's like, dag, man, why I can't be sweet? We can put sweet in there. You can put sugar in it, but it's gonna rot in your teeth later.
Yeah. The truth is the truth.
Yeah, I know you about to come. Hey, right.
Yeah, the truth ain't like vitamin water.
Nah.
True.
It's like tea.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why tea and truth both start with T.
Because it's harder to digest.
What is?
You're right, tea.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
it's actually more
Come on,
soothing
bro.
for the
Yeah,
body.
I'm agreeing with you.
All right, man. Everything is
How to adjust, man?
Everything is it's like, come on.
Yeah, you got the vitamin.
You started that stuff earlier,
Yeah,
man.
the vitamin
I was
water.
Flat Earth stuff, man.
I was
That's why
agreeing with-
that the
I
whole
was agreeing with
daggone
him.
show went on to a whole flat Earth debate.
Because it's bitter herb.
All right, man.
Not vitamin water though.
Not vitamin water is sweet. That's why I was agreeing with him.
It's not bitter. That's bitter sugar. A little bit of sugar.
It's delicious.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Look.
And I get my B
Watch
vitamins.
your back.
Yeah, watch out.
You just move, yo.
Yeah, you might want to go over there.
Yeah. Mojito back in here punking people.
Yeah.
All right, so we got one more
All right.
submission from Almighty El Infinite.
Oh shit!
All right, let's go.
Here we
This
go.
one, he's the illest.
This track is called Whole One of Israel.
Hey, that's he's a royal priesthood too.
Yeah. Yes.
Hey,
Still
D,
his house?
Hold on, before we
There's
start
nothing we
that.
can-
Yeah.
Where is the track Royal Priesthood? Everybody submitted their verse.
Yeah, I've been doing stuff for you lately, so I haven't had time to get to it yet.
Oh,
So how
you gonna
about-
throw it on me.
Yeah, I'll work on it tomorrow. Hey, we did get a lot of stuff done though.
Patreon going up today, right?
Yep.
All right. Got new Patreons. So whoever subscribed to the Patreon, keep going because I'm going in hard this whole month, next month, and I'm doing my Patreons every day, all the time, every night. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be different stories. It'll be different songs. It'll be exclusive stuff that you never heard. Listen to the one about my cousin Kev, man.
Oh yeah,
Deep.
yeah.
Listen to the one about Sparks. Shout out to Gates Avenue. You know, I started out, it was my man Anton Scabone, who's the one that told me, he's the one that gave me the chance. I'm gonna tell a story when I go to Nori. I'm gonna go to Nori, and I'm gonna hit up Shampoo and them. I'm gonna go to Nori, and I'm gonna tell a story of who gave me the first shot of MCing and being down with the group. You know what I'm saying? Anton Scabone was like, he believed in me a little bit because he would say the rhymes with me. And I would just be like, man, I just wanted to be down with this crew, man. I just want to be down with this crew. Cool and 3 MCs.
Cool and 3 MCs.
We didn't win a lot of battles because we was doing harmonized. Yeah. But we'll tell a story when I get on here.
Nice.
Walter the Water of Love returns.
Walter Reed, the
Walter the Water of Love.
Walter the Water of Love.
Exactly.
That sound like a pimp. The Water of Love.
Ain't nothing wrong. I just
Ain't
love
nothing,
water.
man. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Is Mojito wilding out on you?
Nah,
Yeah.
He's just
You all right. He's just eating his food. You good.
Yeah. He'd definitely jump on your head. That cat would.
he won't jump on your head.
Yes, he would. He jumped on mad people's head.
See, now he's just hyping it up.
Nah, we telling the truth, AD.
Yeah.
That's a psycho cat.
That tastes like tea to me.
Yeah.
I don't know
Jumped
about
up on the
that.
table and tried to hit me, yo.
Yeah.
He wasn't jumping on your head though.
Why wouldn't he? If he jump on the table
Yeah.
and
Yes.
purposely try to fight me?
Yeah, but that's not jumping on your head. Jumping on your head's a whole other event.
Well,
We
AD.
ain't give him a chance though.
Yeah, that last time was crazy.
All
AD
right.
even threw him against the wall.
I did
Grabbed
not
himself.
throw him against the wall. You're gonna
He
get-
did. He slid down and ran in the room. Slid down the wall like, yeah. And AD chased him. He ran in the room. And then when they close the door, you never know what happens.
Nah.
Oh my
AD
God.
came out first, then Mojito came out. I don't know which y'all two.
I think that Mojito go in there and stand up and then start talking to him.
Yep. Yep.
Y'all crazy. Okay, here we go. Almighty El Infinite. Track is called Whole One of Israel.
Hey.
Hold on. I think that's.
Yeah, this brother right here is razor sharp, man.
Y'all going
What's
fast.
wrong with that? Hold on.
If it's still his house, there's nothing we can build until we've destroyed everything. It must be demolished from the ground up, obliterated, and then we can put something new on it. Until then, we're just building something temporary in his artificial reality. The black supremacists are the destroyers of his illusions, of his babyland, of his Babylon. We're here to destroy white supremacy. That's our first job. And anybody who's not going to destroy that which is setting out to destroy them at conception is not rationally approaching the task that is at hand.
Holy One of Israel, 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 Holy One of Israel.
APT, that's what I rap. Hardest niggas that you never met. First impressions you can never forget. Truth in real time, submit, be blessed. Yeah. End up cursed and under spells if you reject. Hosea 4:6, he said it the best. Go against the most high, hell is what you get. Wrong one to test, get a fatal F. Dripping like Christ at the wine press. She relieves my stress, I keep her wet. Taught her how to repent, clean up that mess. Stick to scriptures, nothing less. Family and truth, fuck the rest. Only thing separating us is death.
Featuring somebody.
Haters gon' hate fake love cause they fake. Action don't match up with their words. Doing all they can to stop a G from being great. Double-edged sword, decapitate. 1 Timothy 6:10 all on your face. 10 all on your face. Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Na'aleh.
Holy One of Israel. Holy One of Israel. Holy One of Israel. Holy One of Israel. Holy One of Israel.
Give it up for Almighty.
Hold on, that's it?
You want more?
Holy One of Israel. Holy One of Israel.
Okay.
Holy One of Israel. Holy One of Israel. Holy One of Israel. Holy One of Israel.
Our focus must be in destroying his world.
Maybe it's
Mentally, physically,
I think that was
spiritually,
the
psychologically.
beginning, right? Wasn't there 2 of them?
His world must
That is the
be
outro.
destroyed.
all right.
That's
You
it?
cannot
Yeah.
build anything on it.
I don't know if that was him on the beat.
I'm not sure. Vondo, go ahead and clarify who produced that and who was on it.
It says Almighty
Didn't sound like
DOE featuring.
Maybe it's not Almighty. Is that him speaking on the thing?
Is it somebody that's not Almighty El Infinite?
Yeah, it's probably not him. Yeah, I don't think it's him.
Shout out to Lounge Brown. He says, "Yo, AD, here's $5 for Mojito. Get him some catnip."
We're going
Hey,
out.
We need to. You're right.
We need a big batch. I know somebody's selling catnip. You don't get the street stuff.
Yeah.
He needs that. He needs the stuff from the dispensary. Yeah.
That purity.
All right, we got one more entry, which is none other than the voltage controller.
Oh, of course. We working on some stuff, you guys. No, it's almost done.
Here we go.
Voltage control.
Ghetto.
Who's Jazz 5?
Jazzy Fun? I don't know.
Alright, we can do the video for September summer. This is fire.
Oh, that's hot.
Yeah. Ghetto Gando.
Sharp, you know, every time he submits something, it's off the chain, so there's nothing that we could really particularly say, but razor sharp fire.
Yeah.
Great. That was awesome.
Awesome.
All right, if you guys are interested in submitting your tracks, go to killerpriest.tv/song promo, and all the details are there. And you can be on our next episode, which is Wednesday. Yeah.
Wednesday's going to be the bomb. It's gonna be
You got a
crazy.
guest already for Wednesday?
Yeah. We got Neptali.
Oh, what?
Female.
Naphtali's coming back.
Nope, that's not that Neptali. It's a
it's
female.
different. Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I'll be hitting y'all with some details. She's gonna be going in. Show. They're gonna be beautiful. I promised her it's gonna be her show. She's gonna get to knock it out. And that's gonna be dope. So all the females, y'all make sure y'all come through. It's gonna be a very beautiful night. And the podcasters keep going up, man. Yo, just hit that subscribe.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all hit that subscribe. Don't treat us like a side chick, or don't treat us like the chick in the alleyways.
Indeed.
Make sure y'all hit that subscribe, hit that super chat. Yo, we thank y'all for all that y'all have done. and the build up and the movement, and it's just encouraged for more music, for more Patreons, for more elevation, for more building, and just told you that we won't stop.
Yeah. Again, like and subscribe, please. We're almost at 50,000 subscribers. Like and subscribe. We want to get to 150,000.
More than that.
More than that. A million. But here's the thing, we're almost at 50,000, so please like and subscribe. Don't just come on here and just watch the show. Tell people about the show, promote it, and make sure we get the subscribers we need.
Hey, 48.8.
That's pretty good.
We're gonna party at 50. We're gonna party like like we never partied before. Somebody said they love the path form. It's known as the path form and the podcraft.
Path form and the podcraft. So please subscribe and tell all your friends out there so they can subscribe as well, so we can continue giving out all the knowledge that we can.
Word.
All right.
Please, baby, don't go. I love you so. Yo,
Mr. Brown?
Yeah, you want to say something, Cap?
Oh, yeah. Y'all know what time it is, man. Hit me up, you know what I'm saying? Man, Caprada, great. Check out my YouTube page. Check out my website, Jewels from the Throne. You know what I'm saying? I just put them shields up for everybody who's interested in protecting themselves in these days and times. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, hit me up.
Yo, all right. So, AD, you got something to say?
Nope. See y'all Wednesday.
What about your album, bro?
It's out. It's been out. My album's been out. Yeah, check it out.
Support Flat Earthers.
I'm on Spotify. No, we don't need support. We don't got supporters.
Shots fired.
That's some sacred knowledge. You either learn it or you don't.
Yeah, man, you gotta come up with some stuff for this guy, man. He's always playing sound effects about us.
Yeah,
you gotta come up for you, yo. Nah, they're already programmed in. You got the
coming with my own matcha song.
You got access to push the buttons and say whatever you want to say, AD.
That's right. Hit
and rep your boys and rep your boys too when we're debating. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
He's
shout out to One Man Deep 201 for becoming a subscriber.
Shout out to David. Shout out to
David
Dave Flores. Yo, I can't wait to see what you got going.
Oh,
Word.
yes.
One love. All right, y'all.
Peace out, y'all. Peace and love.
AD land a plane. The rocket. You gotta get into something else, bro.
Every time.
You gotta get something. He passed away, y'all. This guy right here? Yeah. The greatest cry ever.
Well, he's in a better place now. You gotta cry no more. You don't have to cry no more.
Craft.
All right. We'll see y'all on Wednesday.
I
thought you was going to keep going.
The Last Supper, Christ around the Master Brother. Same story, but this time they have color. Stars in the moon hover. Everybody wrapped in covers. In the upper, the lambs tell him what he has to suffer. Last cup of wine poured, a knock at the door. Simon Peter had his hand locked on the sword. Every eye watched the Lord and see what he do when he was peaceful. For he knew the time was at hand. They should kill the Son of Man. So the Lamb sat down, all the disciples around him in the center, then entered the 12th member. So Christ reached down, took a loaf of bread, divided amongst 12 heads. Then he spoke and said, "This is my body, for remembrance after I'm dead. Likewise, after we sup, in this cup is my blood, which shall be shed for you, for the love." He said his grace, now let's grub. Everyone dug in their plate, but Christ's face didn't budge. Guess he was searching who the snake was. Then he said, "Also one of you shall betray me." St. Matthew looked at him like he was crazy. He felt scared, then they all worried. Asked him, who could it be? Then he said, "The one who dipped his hand in the dish with me. At the same time I do mine, that shall be the sign." His head in a forward direction, he reached down. Across the table, Judas reaches like his own shadow reflection. I guess everyone could stop guessing. So Judas looked around the table like, what the fuck? Got up and walked out. Everyone shocked, covered their mouth. In the day and the life we live, we never consider those that were here before us did the same deeds, so they wrote the warners. So as it was written, let it be told. Check for the clues as the story unfolds. So the Messiah takes them to Mount Olive, told every man to stay awake, at least to daybreak. Beware of traitors and snakes, keep the faith. Scribes and Pharisees are after me. Then the chapter reads, upon the hill where he kept it real, he knelt, told the Lord if it's his will, let it be done. The death of his son will have his reward when the resurrection comes. Then he rose from his prayer, blowing his hair, walked down from the lair, saw his disciples lying there. He screamed on them. Then he walked back to his PJs. Then he begins to talk about how he shall be betrayed, die and rise in 3 days. It made Peter so afraid that he spoke out in rage, stopped the lamb from speaking, said, whoever put his hand on my Lord, we'll kill him all. This is the acts of a real Christian. But Christ just listened, leaned back and caught a vision, told him coldly, in the final hour, before the rooster crows 3 times, you will deny that you ever know me. At the same time, Judas comes back with a money sack attached to his jock strap. Gave him a kiss on the jaw. Christ asked, what was that for? Soldiers kicked in the back door like cops. Peter whip out the ox. Damn, to be continued. Damn. A view from Masada. Another stories unfold every time. Shots were fired, screeching tires, cars peel off. Screaming kid kneeling by the sidewalk. Cops swarming like dressed like cyborgs. Villains escape from the time warp. 2000, crime in New York.